Chukwu kikabia ma onye mere ka mbe ihe nke taa. Ana m asị papa na ekele, papa na otito. Papa na m asị ekele niile. Ana m asị nsọpụrụ niile. Ana m asị ọchịchị mma niile bụrụ nke gị. Ọ bụ gị bụ Chukwu ebighị ebi. Ri na-ebighị ebi, ri na-ebighị ebi, ri na-ebighị ebi, si na-ebighị ebi. Ọ bụ gị si na ị ga-eburu anyị ibu a. Ọ bụ gị si na mmeri ga-abụ nke anyị. Nna, anyị nọ n'iru gị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Ana m asị gị gbata ọsọ. Gbata ọsọ. Gbata ọsọ bụ enyere anyị aka. Ekekere ụwa. Ugwu a na-arị ata egwu. Omemma mma jụrụ arụ. Gbata ọsọ bụ enyere anyị aka. Ọ dịghị onye ọzọ anyị nwere n'elu ụwa n'ọbụ oge. Nara ekele. Nara otito. Nara ọchịcha mma. Ụmụnne m unu maka anyị si eme ya before anya eprosidie na ihe anyị jiri bịa. Anyị ga-ekpe ekpere nụ. Ekpere wụ ọgwụ anyị gwọrọ. And anyị ga-stop ikpe ekpere. Because prayer is the key. Prayer is the master key. Jesus started with prayer. Even end up with prayer. That's why we started with prayer. Then I end up with a program Angelibia. So what all the when I need you, can you
Let me make sure somebody can unmute themselves. Sorry. Go ahead. You can unmute yourself. Go ahead. Go ahead, Adandimbo.
Eze bi n'eluigwe ọgọrọ ya na-akpụ n'ala. Chukwu okike ya kpọgo. Eze bi n'eluigwe ụmụ gị agbakọnata. Nna m anyị na-eme ibe isi anyị na-eme ya ka anyị nọ na-eme. Onweghị ibe ọzọ anyị bụ n'obi ahụ njem nwere onwe. Ya ka anyị na-eji ijie. Wee na-asị gị ezi Chineke biko bịa ka ị nọnyere anyị. Chụọla anyị ka a lawa ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ ahụ kachasị ndị sabo. Ndị si na Biafra ya abịa. Ndị na-anụ ọgụ niile ba na-anụ ka ha wee fụdatị na Biafra ya abịa si Chukwu biko ọgụ ahụ nwa ya anụla anyị ya. Gọzie anyị Chineke, gọzie ụmụ ife, gọzie ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọnwụ na anyị niile anọ. Ezi Chineke ma ana m akpọkwa gị n'isi awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike. Nọnyere m ihe. Gbaala m ya ume. Ụlọ dọkịta na-agwọ ya ọya. Chineke biko ọkwago ka anyị nwe onye ọzọ. Otu aka ka na-akpọkwa n'isi ọbata obie udu akọ mmiri na mbiko. Ihe niile ugoko ọ dị n'aka. Anyị eme nke eji nwụrụ mmadụ ma agụ nwa ya eme nke iji wu Chukwu. Na m ana m asị aka ọwụna, ụdọ ọwụna, ezumezu ọwụna, osi n'enu osi n'ala, ọwụ ikwu ọwụ ibe, ọwụ onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ. Wụ ndị ji ọbata obi eji awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu asị m aka ha gbajie. Asị tinyere ha ọgbaghara ebe ọwụna ba nọ na tinyere ha ọgbaghara. Were ọgbaghara tinye n'etiti ha Chineke pịaba m ụtalị. Mee ka ọkụ gbuo ha na-arụ. Mee ka ezumezu ha niile ha saa. Kpọpụtara ya awalida Maazị Nnamdi Kanu n'ọbata obi ya. Na m otu a ka si welekwa awa COS wee tinye gị n'aka nna m ọkwago nwa wike yo. Onye emekwe nke o ji wụrụ mmadụ n'ọkwago Chukwu na-eme. Nwa onye na-enye ike. Ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ uke mmụọ uke mmadụ. Ebe ọsọkwa anya si. Onye ọsọkwa anya wụrụ ọsọkwa wụrụ mụnwa. Na-eche echiche ọjọọ megidie asụ Chineke megide onye ọwụra na-emegide COS ayo. Ise ọwụrụ mụnwa na-emegide ya emegide m. Ise onye ọsọkwa ya wụrụ ebe ọsọkwa ba na-agba ije. Ọ na-agba n'elu ọ na-agba ya n'ala. Ọ na-agba n'okpuru ala ọ na-agba n'elu bed. Asụ Chukwu asụ megide weme ekwene ka ba binye ekwene ka na ma binye waba kobia unoso ene kwene anya ni weme kwene ebele alili akane
maybe you go ya gora ya I like it all right, thank you so much. Welcome, dear friends. Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer. We thank God for this opportunity to thank our own Obato Obie, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra. Anun Kankan.
Base kind of n'elu na mpụ na mbugodi ihe nchọrọ ime ka Ngozi Orabese mata ya bụ eziokwu ọgbata obi atụkwara nga terrorism CCS terrorism ị nwere idea ada ọgbata obi Simon Ekpa Finland tụrụ ya nga CCS for terrorism ị nwere idea
okay for editing apụtago
mba ihe na-ekwu ihe dị na news ka nna eme analyze
okay
because enwere ihe some people enwe ha idea ha just na-agba Finland tụrụ ya nga CCS for terrorism Ngozi Orabese bụ chief of staff Simon Ekpa bụ the chief of terrorism so Ngozi Orabese nwere question to answer because ọma ihe mere ọgbata obi eji were mee terrorism o so were support ọgbata obi na terrorism o mere so ọ bụrụ mụ bụ lawyer Ngozi Orabese nwere question to answer
yes
because mgbe niile ahụ Simon Ekpa dey terrorize ebe niile ahụ ọ dị-eme terrorism ahụ Ngozi Orabese
so ya
kee ihe o mere
and onye nwa Ngozi Orabese na-negotiate ihe that place maka chief of staff
chief of staff to Simon Ekpa who the terrorist atụrụ nga CCS then Okechukwu Nkere alias Isaiah Anyaogu who the finance minister na-eweta ego Simon Ekpa ji terrorize ndị ọ na-terrorize so which means I been a terrorism case one person and her carry terrorism thing here like that one person na-eme ewu ịnụ ọbịa nọchi etu anyị nọbịa iwe ike buru egbe ọ na street gbagbuchiwe ndị mmadụ ịghọtara aha dị kwadoro wee iche beti plan terrorist dị etu a ekpere ikpe na court nwetacha evidence from everywhere the chief of staff nwere something ọma anyị agba ịghọtara
yes
so the court kwesịrị ime invite
o kwesịrị ime invite sure
ọ bụgole eme invite ekwesịrị etresi phone number ya aga for communication nyanwa no pata obi e dira plan pasara the terrorist no pata obi e dembe ma bụrụ so na no pata obi e onye na-eme terrorist
eziokwu
oge kere ya ji ego Simon ejighị ego oge kere ya na-eweta ego eji eme the terrorist so before ya je send ego aha eji emeta terrorist Simon eji eme terrorist na o nwere nkata nya na Simon kpara before ya na-ese ndị Simon ego eji eme terrorist enweghị mgbe o ji abụsọsọ na Simon plan ihe niile so ha na-emekwa ihe ha na-eme ha marakwa na if that is what goes around comes around.
Sure.
Ha na-efiri na Simon Ekpa aga-eme ya arrest. Aga-emekwa ha change arrest one by one. They have questions to answer. Because that is how it works. Onwe mgbe mmadụ ga-abụ ga-anọ n'okwu ọfịs na-arụ ọrụ enwe ụdị kesi dị enwe something dị etu a ga-ajụ onye ọbụla ajụjụ. Ọ bụrụ na emechaa na ikpeazụ release ego a ga-ajụ onye ọbụla ajụjụ.
Okwu dị ya.
Ka ihe ma gbasara this particular thing. Ka ihe ma gbasara ya ka ejide ya phone, go through your phone. But communication in with that person. Must say when other people in on a plan because so we is can carry on that terrorism man had check the Simon. So we are here watching them. And the more years on them in people basara ngozola base. Also be literate or be educated. According to the information they here in the public.
I'm bringing the issue, what has been happening for a very long time. Everyone is just listening to what Carolina said. There are many voice notes which I have never listened to. The point is that after Finland Convention, this woman has been bombarding me with all manner of messages from God I don't know. First of all, I want to make it very clear. I am Ekpa Simon Njoku. I believe in God, and I don't believe in any pastor. I don't believe in anybody giving me message. I have always said it, even on the live broadcast. Nobody, please, who is making noise, please? Oh, sorry. I've always said it on a live broadcast that anybody that has any message or any prophecy, please hold it. Don't tell me. I'm not interested in your prophecy. You don't know what I went through to grow up like I am today. So you cannot just come from nowhere and tell me, your God said this, your God said that. I'm going to believe you. First of all, I know when your God is trying to destroy what you have built. So when such message come, I pretend as if I didn't listen to it. This woman has been bombarding me with messages, how this God is this, how this person is this, how person is that in the cabinet, and all those nonsense. I don't listen to them. I never responded to her. And I have never addressed her as a gossiper until I listened with my 2 ears. Her and Adada Rama. And she was the one talking while Adada Rama was nodding her head. I stayed in that platform for 5 minutes. Immediately I left there. I came to meeting Adada Rama. I think I told I don't know if as I came to the meeting, immediately I asked, is Adada Rama here? So she was also waiting to start either fundraising or something. And then I told her immediately, stay away from Carolina. She's going to put in trouble. Because it is not hearsay. I had everything she was telling Adada Rama myself. And nobody told me, so I was there. But because they don't know how this gadget works. She didn't know that I was already in the platform trying to hook up my program, and this gossip was going on. So I came to the meeting, also to the Zoom, and I warned her to stay away from Carolina because what I heard was so disturbing. Even after that, I did not, take everything very seriously. But it is becoming a distraction to this government. That Alado Rama will go out there and start talking as if there is a war going on. I don't know who is using two of them. The last time we suspended Madame Erewa, if Yongubiko used it to do program. And the way this woman, Carolina, is talking, and the way Adodo Rama talked to me suggests that information leaked from either one of them. Let me play also Adodo Rama's voice.
Good morning, sir. I'm sorry sending message by this time. After the wedding, I'm going to get a to. I'm going to be a big girl, even when I get. And I'm sorry, life. Where, we can on my channel. I'm going to be going on my channel now, the enjoy. At least told you could always stop one morning on a life. And I knew or I knew something I named. At least since he did one of my individual from my channel, and I need a pussy. There's people that speech beyond and you. So because I make it because of Yaman, Vesnia, Gizi, Nama, only name joy. Then I have Jimmy ABC, or Jimmy Bore, and the Jimmy Agnisi. So now Adams, sorry for Yemen. The year when you own that Ninja order. Sissing is in the muddy key host. About 1 day in a key host. Then after keep it a day in a key host. The media teams, however, I'm wrong with the Korean host in your laws on Yendini is also more Korean. After they come in, I'll make media, and I'll make media, and I'll have on the media. I won't go to that near any those name key host, but all the media will a key host. Why are you not on key host? When you found John there, for John Miller, like Kennedy, don't know each and every before. Why isn't Ketaji position? Okay, can it be the former online, not collating? Oh, we won't want it down. Okay, here I'm now. On can move on fundraising. Mother, mother after the book down here. A bag of fundraising. That's only that. Okay, you know, stop on you. Or do case and about those people. But this thing, I was in a player was in every fundraising. Last week, no. Fundraising normally. It's not on my program down because of here, because I'm on case account here off. So I'm told the agent because of here and which was all the sacrifice, which is a basic when the road today. Now this is struggle. Agent because of this is small thing. I tell him the Gakajani Kalilakaja. We even made on blackmail, on go yoshi. My name Araya, Nabatia, you take a little check, na media. I was saying, I was in Nigeria life. Don't make on my distance, but there'll be a check cleaner. So for that one, Adam said, I realized that my mistake, and a big mistake for that. And I can just again understand. Now, I told him, okay, then my Disney fundraising because it's I kick you out. Then I kick whatever out. And my Disney fundraising. Or Mrs. Negative, you're a tall, need a tall. Come on, because also say, now, na media. So, seeing now, na media, you do a taste, or fundraising, I've done nothing less wrong, which I was on that. So, all members play, I want to name is Naka, thank you very much. And the next one again.
Hello?
Very, very sorry. Thank you. Matilda.
All right, I have not listened to other voices, so I'm not going to play those ones. But when you listen to her, you'll find out that the exact word if Yomubiko used in that her program to explain Erewa is the word Adadorama is using here. Exact word. Onye mechanka, menko. The same word Carolina used that I'm breaking people's heart. I don't know whether what they want is when somebody try to destroy this government, I should allow the person so that I will not break the heart of the person. Nothing concerns me and them, and we don't have anything in common. So if they begin to go astray, to go out there to destroy what they help in building, I should now begin to praise the person so the person will continue to do it what she's doing. This woman, Adadorama, I have warned her secretly more than 10 times, more than 10 good times, not to attack anybody in this cabinet. And what they do is to attack those who are doing something more than them. She told me how the finance minister is being sponsored by Nigeria government. The same accusation against Ngozi Orongozi. The same accusation against any other person. Like you see, you hear her, she's saying about Raf Ajare, how Raf Ajare called me a criminal and still forgive him and all that. So they want to, at this point of this agitation where we are today, I should continue to be distracted by them. And then the other woman, Carolina, you see, she laid curse on herself, not only
Maazị, ụtụtụ ọma. Maazị, ụtụtụ ọma. Maazị, voice ga na-apụta anụmanụ. Ọma. Ụtụtụ ọma, Maazị.
Ụtụtụ ọma, humble.
Yeah. Biafrans na n'onu gị as you are talking to me now.
Just one person chọrọ direct their first before. Afọ m comment imekwu ebe a by is humble na ya hapụ Adadiora mma na focus on many things to do, many work to do, and Adadiora mma this, Adadiora mma that. Na Nnamdi Kalu nọ na prison, Simon nọ na prison. Mgbe chọọ ka njụọ gị gụnwa na-eme this comment. Enwere onye ọsọ gị bụrụ ọsọ gị ya bụ na ihe ị na-ekwu bụ n'obi ka o si or whatever. Humble Lion abụ ya ga-eji gbọpụtara gị Simon Ekpa ọ gbọpụtara gị Nnamdi Kalu. All your contribution and the way isi agbasa dị ozi ọma ga-eme ka ndị ụwa na-anụ na ihe a na-ekwu. Eziokwu na these two people enwetara isi abụ.
Maazị onye ọ dị gị ka onye ga-contribute na onye oriene nni. Ya wo ndị IPOB Nigeria na ha ma bịara iwere from the something anyị na-eme. Onye oriene nni.
Ebe ọ pụtara ebe a ịkọgheri akọgheri maka ndị ọdịka ya kwuchu ka ha onye chee bi ebe a eme comment. Ya make a comment with sense. I doesn't never a cost problem. All you use this people na there equally. Adadiora mma na zokita ya na asisi hapu. Jiake ya we na obato be terrorist because anytime on okpo Ngozi Orongozi is a terrorist, automatically on our fire to our PM is go on Ngozi na.
If you put that all many are public the tige ha na picture, tige ha na screen ya ha the question terrorist na ha zugo na ewete okwu ego ekele tige ka terrorist zo enwe ụta ga-echi agwa ya na amaghị na ọkpọ enwe duma na-emeni ya openly ọ bụghị ịba mgbe ọ kpọrọ no o meni ya openly ọbata obi okwu onye na ọ wee terrorist ya na obi eze kwuo dị ya the you ka tikwe picture ha niile
so ọ maka the fool na-ede that rubbish on
it ama m dị idiot ọ onye iberibe mbe na-akelewe ndị mmadụ na anọgo gritam ya awụ ndị DOS emechiri na ebe ha na-eri nri agụrụ na chi igugbu
Very, very stupid people. In a sister part of the Maka. K 40 make you whip the Simon boy whip the Nandicalo. All you criminals just not bad and at Ebony issue and Mutego. Only Batana struggle. Demand that Kenya push again or demand that Kachori Gagachoria or Batana Korea. All of you, Robbie. Une sense. Just here, young can not reply since because young and my boy and Banner this comment section since. So today come book on here. So continue go later.
Nde woman, if you stop no we get. Oh onye DOS. Oh onye DOS. Ha na ewi we na emechiri ebe ha shi eri nne. They no dey see again. So owo fault to the guy, you know. Owo fault yeah. No be in fault.
Call me a criminal, I still forgive him and all that. So they want to, at this point of this agitation where we are today, I should continue to be distracted by them. And then the other woman, Carolina, you see, she laid curse on herself, not on me. She said that we are going to cry. I don't know whether she is the God that is going to make me cry, or whether she is the servant of the God that is going to make me cry. But let me tell her, I have seen people that is more than her, not in the struggle, elsewhere. And if her pastor is a witchcraft pastor that is going to make me cry, I want to see that cry. Let me see whether he is God and my own God, who is more superior. I don't look for people's trouble. But let me tell you, do not look for mine, because you will never survive and you will never live to tell the story. I'm not fighting anybody here, but I cannot be watching while you destroy what you joined, what you were part of, building them. And I don't know why it is always, whenever something good is happening in the struggle, devil will possess some people and they will start attacking some certain people. I know how many times these women have approached me to do this and do that to that person and do this to this person. I don't listen to them because I follow my instincts. And once I am convinced that you are this, I will not look back. And because of the people there, the kind of people there, yesterday I was trying to talk to Adada Rama. She was shouting in that place, and then I have to ask them to remove her. I'll actually remove her myself from the meeting. So these are not the kind of people I will not come here now and ask questions. Why did you say what you said? Because they waste of time. And I cannot be in the same place with people who have this kind of bitterness. She told Ngozi Orabeze that she can never forgive me. You heard it from the voice, that she told COS that she can never forgive me. And this kind of person is having meeting with me. And every time I will come, and she will say, oh, my peer, but she is saying that she can never forgive me for what I don't know. From the beginning, I don't know, from the beginning of this whole thing, you are part of the Umuada. From the time, the beginning till now. And you know how this woman jumped all the hurdle up to this point. If I have wanted to punish her for many things that went wrong, she wouldn't be in this government by now. But she managed, and she's here. Now she is accusing me of, I don't know what I did to her. You know, Mada. From Umada till now, which many people collected sanction from Umada. Rose was suspended on Umada. Judith was suspended on Umada. If Owubiko and her group was suspended, she was biggest part of it. She scaled through that hurdle, and she came here to now make a voice. How I suffered her in Umada. I don't know how that actually happened. So the point now is that because of the level this liberation is at this point, we don't want to entertain any distraction at all. She wants to get a rest, and that rest she will get. Adada Rama, from the voice note and the warning I've given to her over 10 good times, she continued to go outside there to castigate the members of the cabinet. So it's as if she is going to enjoy more of the media war and the media castigation. That's what she has chosen. I believe she's here. So if that's what she has chosen, I'm going to give her 4 weeks. 4 weeks suspension. She can go to media and fight fight the COS, fight anybody, fight me too. She have the right to do that now. But let me tell you one thing. If you castigate anybody in this cabinet, you will never come back to this government. From today, you are suspended for 4 weeks. The same thing is applicable to Carolina. Carolina is on definite suspension until I'm convinced that her mental health, psychologically, everything is balanced before she will come back. And after that, if she's ready to come back, she's going to contact Mama Dobum.
The woman is in CRC now. She's in CRC now. I'll contact her name, Mama Abu. I'm not in a CRC, sir. I'm not in a CRC.
That she's ready to come back. But that will happen after 4 weeks. And the suspension is indefinite. So that she will not have blood pressure on this government. The thing is that the time we are now, if you are not ready to take heat of what comes from it, you better give way now. You better resign now because people have died. Your own is only blood pressure. You don't know the blood pressure I have. You don't know what I'm going through as a person carrying all this thing in my head. So if you're having a blood pressure, resign now and take good care of yourself because more heat is coming. A few weeks ago, I was telling people, since we have made a pronouncement of the declaration of Biafra, every arsenal will be released. And that's what is happening now. Today, they have printed flyers, my picture, my child picture, and they are sharing it everywhere. Nigeria military sharing it in Biafra land. And this is just the beginning. More are going to come. Everything that Nigeria know they are going to do it. And these people, what they do is to gather in their small circle and be causing confusion here and there. And then Rama go to her program and start talking as if there is a war in the cabinet. They are creating this kind of, they creating this kind of scene for people that are viewing them to think that, oh, there is nothing in this government, there is nothing wrong with anybody in this government. Somebody cautioned you yesterday that you are interrupting, I don't know, and that is the right thing. She was talking and you are interrupting her. There's something they have cautioned you about me when I'm talking, especially on an important outing. Don't interrupt me. You continue to do that. And then you take offense. Okay, was correcting you that allow I don't know who to talk so that we can hear what she's saying. After that, you can do whatever you want to do. You were interrupting her. When she was talking, you were talking. Nobody hear what she was saying. And I don't know who being an elder. We have a policy here. Whenever she is talking, nobody should interrupt her. You came and started interrupting her. And they try to correct you. You pick offense because you already have bad malice against Oge. And every other person you have malice against. Only Samanepa is the good person. It's a lie. If you respect Samanepa, you respect those that Samanepa appointed.
It's a lie. If you respect someone, you respect all the people that he appointed. It's true.
Oh, God.
Those of you who only thing you know is to foment trouble and bring distraction into what we're doing. We're not going to have your time. And for that reason, from tonight, every Biafra Republic government in exile, affiliated media personnel and media team, henceforth, you are banned from talking about anybody in Biafra struggle.
Kekime Adam Kwan Amana Hasrike Obatobi Biko Ewokoniwe. Since yesterday night, Obiademuma Sina Magwagi Obatobi
I put through my life everything. Now this is struggle. Now struggle I know here. Iji we help na struggle everything. No well okay to well and serve. Which na go one no make well idea. But obie I didn't make it more because na will be Africa in Emelia. And a memo to see where you know be. But obie because one of which dibia na struggle. Iji we maybe he name our support. That is why Oja Unfo Onyona. That Oja Unfo Onyona Neje against the struggle. Onyona Cholo, he bring in a down. And my the mad against that person. Mana in a modest things, in our commas in Sabo. On our from Nandi up to something. I don't understand. Why would you wounded genuine do not have for phone, do not suffer and really na this is struggle. But Toby, I don't understand. Oponine and they can have more as a sabo only do up to something. But Toby just take good. Imagine this kind of thing. Now fully woman put a lot that ready. Before I channel television or YouTube, pota, ikasrima, nanda ready. Sigi hapo mukamuna menya. Just hapo mu iya jiwe bena distrogo ya ye mo jiwe zitem. Kamuna fa made this thing. Enough for kama sabo. Yesterday when they make program, name. Anon na yo this thing na telegram still in case he send a message. Man, he sent a message. He just said, "Dela Jele, Ajele call me after I meet the program." But to be a bit cool. One on window na struggle right away. Maybe a struggle he support her to the end. Emale bensi webia. Emakwa no mo na edumu no. Abatobia. Afunu mono. Gameye uta mwasi we direct. I want sabo Abatobia just to come to help you. Just to come to help. So help you kaji webia. But he said, listen for this kind of intimidation. We even made said it for my jail, but no more straight to talk to me. You need easy try jail. But to be my girl for not an even now a struggler. None but the outside because ever met you as a lemmy. It's missing I go a lemmy. It's missing and do no man I will let me because of all these things. But to be a check good in the end. Take a good to know no come away. Yes, you will feel about Toby. Toby, I didn't sleep last night. I come back because you were the thank you very much, Abatobi. When he went, now Momo do Momo Bawala, Obi Bawala, Bowakanjago. I can never move out the last person, Abatobi. Ye, Degi. Oh no, let bad if you are job like kitty or spoiler this Jemuelo will sacrifice my life and everything about your they use medical sabo dancing a big number to careful. Oh, look like it is coming and up to number. Abatobi so adwa Chineke gozelengi mana that nariguma auna miwe juese money ni like rijwa one wa dandibuo ya funa dandembo nandegede ono dan na wokwa otumo si we dunyemu ouna yinna na struggle memi yeneme If Moto I'm and I'm not alone. And I will never be alive. I swear with my life. I will never be alive. When or more I be against the struggler. I let her die. I rather die than leave that person. He says, I know lungi. And when he don't know what, Madodondo, Abia, Itampa, or he destroy again, or he pal again, or he put asunder. Now this is stronger. Eating everything in you, Nimi, Obatobia, say, I disagree. I can never leave that person. I can never leave that person, Obatobia. Oh, na man, who can go. Oh, they are chopping at the struggle, chopping. Well, come on, inside the saboteurs. None of this is struggle, Obatobia. I swear with everything I have. Each make it sure, and it's saboteur. It is a struggle. I will destroy that person. I will destroy that person. I will destroy that person. That person can work with the tears in my heart. It will just be more. Can't you back here? I'm going to make go like this before. I'm not back here now. If I go see where the rubble, there were my Tobia. Chukuka Zelenke. One number in the Welenke. And I never that day again. Chakalanke. Money, can't do a yeah, when I tell you, Belly. Yeah, Belly, Natalie. Yeah, what I will keep your flat. Oh, those. So good. And you wake up one. A cobber cannot do that dig though. Okay, can't see. Oh, you know. And there you know, nobody can destroy you. Not a better than they were.
Get into all this program can I from this one. Cause I come from where you're my brother says in the enemy. Because there is a lot of lie. One year to get into
On this new year, I wish you all a happy new year. I wanted to use this opportunity to make few clarifications to Biafrans so that no one gets distracted as we move into 2026 to dismantle every single element of Nigeria occupation in Biafra land and their agents that has made the restoration of this beautiful nation over the years very difficult, either through their compromise, either through their sabotage, or by their actions. I want to let their friends know this cabinet has not had any program where
wow, this idiot never now gonna fire the mantle. Anybody who obstacle for this 2026. Any obstacle wanna stop a terrorist. Yeah, if analyze it because make it analyze because impossible. We don't get it possible. If analyze and Igbo munoze mozo. Na fa ye di mu antro ya. Ha nwa maka fa ye si we di mu antro. Ke ka ye si di mu antro ndo. Ndana on day ye di mu antro. Adan dem na ndege na one of them. Ndo fa ye di mu antro. And ye di mu antro igbu megbu. Yes. Oh bubu. Kafa ye igbu. And the how igbu mu di fa very easy o. Otokwala very easy. Ha nwere ego. Ha nwere ego. So now it mount so this 2026 I need no na ya we set map guy to wipe out because I feel that now with their problem onya kafa ye je oji na fa ye demand every sabo. Yes, because I was sabo a serious saboteur ekuru mi ye life from the beginning. Nandu ne follow mumbo aha obata obi kan ya as na mo ya we saboteur even in my own sabo ebido be ko mo sabo nke mo my ma wo sabotua no no bato bie with a Biafra. No one sabotage or bato bie. And me that time, which church on do now way follow Mumba in the last 2 years, last 3 years. I told Gwami na comment section that now I will a sabo to those people. Because about be with the here. Our leader master and the can with the here. When you see what here, when you're not business no for nothing. No. So this woman is not for here. This woman is not here for Biafra. This woman is here for realization. Actually, conquer neighbor. Boys here and do befana vouch. This woman from Jigawa or neighbor. Now, kaina negiente. Okwe through 2025. Man no choroma. Man no chen oku ha no oku akita. Na ya no na ya ebido dismount or I want that na anyone ya wipe out. I need na agbapusie aya ye kuzi oku again. Ngoze ola buburo fulani. It is standing on strong more than I am. I can assure you. Oh my God. Emobi wana mwadi ya itufuru mundo mututu wrong. And you supposedly no idea. None again.
Any Biafra.
So never. And I'm nobody, no more. If Obato Bia didn't bring this Biafra, no one forget here about it. Anybody on the Golodu send us Biafra, super Biafra, I will be a saboteur to that person. I will be a sabo, 100% sabo to that person. Look at you. Never. And I'm nobody, no more. If Obato Bia didn't bring this Biafra, no one forget here about it. Anybody on the Golodu send us Biafra, super Biafra, I will be a saboteur to that person. I will be a sabo, 100% sabo to that person. Never. And I'm nobody, no more. If Obato Bia didn't bring this Biafra, no one forget here about it. Anybody on the Golodu send us Biafra, super Biafra, I will be a saboteur to that person. I will be a sabo, 100% sabo to that person. Look at you. Not again. And the money in evil, eventually the was because now money in evil, but when I'm evil, I'm man on this mess. No, I'm it's a 9 man on any way. And now we are 1 year. I'm a baby carrying a kita, but they say none of my condition. Everyone I'm maganina was no one is so good, Diano. It's Namuma, we are a great woman, the whole world, the Wadina Yamoma can not, the Akuma can say Pulumanas or Promo. And I'm on no catching, no catching, no if you follow. Mona Carolina and Bez, I and I if I catch you. I even an I now. Go on when the season and Janos, no catching on the Jena social media parent. Everyone I'm ga walk.
Okay.
Nah,
Okay. Thank God that I myself. Which you tell it.
Welcome wages now. Na buy. Owo na answer mama onye wo. Odiche. I want to ask again. I'm not gonna be able to.
But that was your first statement.
Ono mana ebugharị oche ebugharị ọnọdụ ife anyị nọ na ya na ebugharị oche ebugharị ọnọdụ so ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede ebugharịrị m ọnọdụ complete eyi ebugharịana m ya so onwezi onye ya na ibie na-anọ onwezi onye ya na ibie na-akọ onwezi onye ya na ibie na-adọkasị arụ na ife anyị nọzi kịta wụ intelligent game intelligent game anyị na-azị anyị nọ na ya na wala wolo anyị mene for how many months we gain nothing. Now anyị atụgharị to another dimension. Yes, ebe aka ya amazi onye nwere brain. So ụmụnne m anyị sị m o nwere ihe m chọrọ iwepụtara ụlọ ka ndị ndị na-biko achọrọ m abụrụ m awadịda maazị Nnamdi Kanu Odogwu wabata obie uduakọ mmiri were bụzie terrorist Ngozi Alabogolo Fulani commander in chief of terrorist. So ọ fọkwara another terrorist ma afụbe oge nkere. So second terrorist oge nkere ya tikpuo picture ka ya ma na ezu one amazi nso. So ana m agwa Sọnị Akparawa gụ na ndị otu gụ wetakwuo n'oge nkere tinyekwuo ka a mara na unu ezuo because na nsọ the president of terrorist Ngozi wo DPM terrorist enwezie enwezie president of terrorist onye nke a the president nke a na-ekwu okwu nke Tinubu na Tinubu wo onye ba kedi
Good morning, lovers of freedom. Good morning, my great leader, my president, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Good morning, my prime minister, Obata Obie, Simon Ekpa. Good morning, egbe a na-agba n'anyanwụ, mkpụrụ agidi ka a na-ada n'iyi. Number 3 citizen, afọ mụrụ Biafra, nwaanyị ka nwaanyị. Adọma m jem ọnụ Ebonyi Black nwaanyị ọma ana m asị ihe dị ka agakọkọna m onye mere m ihe mwu today epara Biafra mwu today ọya nwa mere m ya. Deputy Prime Minister United States of Biafra Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze mommy humble nayon mommy mu your son humble nayon ana m asị gị ụtụtụ ọma nne m birikwo nne m asị m na-enwe ihe ya eme gị mgbe ndị iro na-agba n'efu mmiri awụrụ n'okwute ka iwu nne m Chukwu goziere m gị I love you with all my heart. Nne m aga m anọkọta m abịa change uwe echi ọbụla m ga-eme ya ma agbagburu nwụọ I will never change. You are my mother. I love you mommy. Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze mụnwa akụ ABC your son ana m ekele gị every morning because masị ọwa ogo nwa enwe onye gara ịma m asị m chi m gbaa gị ume asị m chi m gozie gị asị m chi m chebe gị o were go akụnụba chọọ gị mma na n'onye isi ya o were akụnụba mba ihe m na-asịzi o werekwa ụmụ amamihe ị ga-eji na-etipere anyị ndị zoo. Nne m I love you with all my heart. I love you more than my life. I can destroy anybody that come to insult you. I love you. Enwere m ohere a na-ekele aka na-ejijere anyị ego. Ọ sị no, I will never again. Never again. You know, this kind of thing they make again. Bring the money, Biafrans. I will keep it well for you people. Instead of taking it, I will add my own. Onye ka m na-akpa afa? Onye ọcha nọrọ ụwa n'oji. Gị fụ ị ga-ama na ị ga-eche m half caste ka ọwụ. Ị ga-ama na ọnwa nwaanyị Igbo. Onye ka dị ihe ahụ? Pharmacy Indiana. Finance Minister. Ụtụtụ ọma nne m, chi m goziere m gị. Gbaa gị ume. Mụ amamihe nke ị ga-eji na-aka na-etere anyị ego anyị ọfụma. Werekwa akụnụba chọọ gị mma. Mana ewere okele na-ekele ọ dị kabinet. Unu ewekwadiwe ama afọ unu. Ndị mmanwụ ndị a ọ ya mere. Bụtụ esi ọbụla mmagide matacha afọ unu niile m ga na-akpọ afọ unu. Ọ bụ ihe m pụtara ihe abịa kpọ ọ dị kabinet afa ndị kabinet ma emechie. Enwe onye kpọpụtara m here. So unu eweniwe ka m chịkọtazie the greetings all the cabinet. Asị m chi m gbara unu ume. Ogologo ndụ narị isi ike, more wisdom ka unu ga-eji na-achị anyị na-aga. All the cabinet. Ma ewere ekele na-ekele all the genuine defense, all the genuine military ndị na-echebe maka enwezi ihe m hụgazi na agbụgazi arazi. M na-ekelezi the genuine Biafran Army, Biafran Defense Force, the genuine ones ka m na-ewere ekele na-eziga si Chukwuka bịa ma chebe unu. Ọpụpụta mbata unu ga-abụ ngozi dị anyị na-eche. Ala Biafra ga-echebe unu. Ahụ ndị ọjọọ ọbụla nke na-abịanụ ala Biafra ya eri ha. Ala Biafra ga-echebe unu. Unu ga-anọ dị ndụ anyị alọta. Unu eme enjoy with us. Ma ewere ekele na-ekele all the genuine Biafrans at large. All the genuine Biafrans at large. Asị m Chukwuka bịa ma gbuo unu ume. Kpọpụtara unu ihe nke unu ga-eji na sọpọtụ gọọmenti a. Ma ewere ekele na-ekele ndị na-ewepụta their time. Ama m ihe ọwụ m ga-asị na ọhịa mmege m ka mekarịcha. Every morning people apụta here listening to me, na-akọmentị, na-ashare, na-like. Amaghị m ihe ọwụ. Amaghị m na adị m surprised. What am I doing? People will come here listening to me, watching me, commenting. Asị m chi m gbara ume. Ihe nke unu ga-eri anyị aka unu. Akpa unu agaghị adịrị anyị. Netwọk ka unu ga-eji na-awụ ọchị aga aka unu. Chi m ga na-eprovide unu. Ma ewere ohere na-ekele Asa Tina, nne m, chi m gbaa gị ume, gị na mọmị Ngozi, chi m gbaa unu ume. Maazị Kevin, chi m gbaa unu ume na ndị ọzọ. Ụmụnne m ka m bịa ekele ndị na comment section. Ana m na comment section na-adị hot. Asị humble lion, block this person, block this. Maazị no. If you did not see this kind of person here, ị mara na ihe mmege ọ na-aba. Ọ ihe unu kwesịrị ịma. If you did not see this kind of person here, that means what we are doing is not working. So here I'm not. If we are seeing this kind of people showing that what we are doing is bringing fruit, we are on the right side. Because we are why I'm here. Maka ndị na-agụ na-enwere ndị pugos ọbịa here ka ha bịa sị mgbe na asa nọkwa afọ ibu n'ebe ọ na-adị m short bụ ka unu hapụ ibi iche ọka. So ma ewere ekele na-ekele Chinyere. Ana m ọsọ ụtụtụ ọma dewo. Ana m ekele Eze Kenneth. Chineke God. Eze birikwa eze good morning. Eze ụtụtụ Chineke. Eze happy new year. Ebe Eze Kenneth ya nọ kemgbe o tee ọ dị ka ọ dị busy. Ọ dị ka ọ dị busy or maybe ọ lara. Ama m ego niile o bu na oge ndị agaghị agba Lamborghini ka ọ Ferrari. Oge Ekeresi na o nwere Bugatti. Eze Kenneth ịkpachara ego a were agaghị eburu ụmụ nwa abi ama m na ịdara Disemba agaghị eburu nwa. Obodo anyị once iji ego nọta ụmụ nwa ga na even na gị baby dig it in harder dig it in iburu ha n'ego nọta. Agị m ekele gị no. Ana m ekele dịrị Chukwu. Maazị ekele dịrị Chukwu. Ndewo Maazị Chukwu gozie gị. Ana m ekele Maazị Kenneth John Kevin John. Chukwu gozie gị. Ana m ekele Chuka Francis. Chukwu goziere unu. Agwara m onye ahụ, agwara m na aga m akpọ afọ onye ahụ. Divine choosing. Good morning my brother. Ka first time memefe onye a. Divine choosing. Ụtụtụ ọma. ana m ekene Kristi Biafran son ụtụtụ ọma ụtụtụ ọma ụtụtụ ọma. Ana m ekene Johnson Ekenwa Johnson ụtụtụ ọma Chim gozie gị Chim gozie gị ana m ekene CJ Ugwu CJ Chim gozie gị ahụrụ m unu megaghị a Oliver ụzọ Oliver ndewo Oliver Chim gozie gị Oliver ụzọ Chim gozie gị ana m ekele Asa Ijele nwaanyị nnọọ onye ọma na ọ ga-adịrị gị mma Ijele nwaanyị birikwo Ijele nwaanyị ya adị Ijele nwaanyị asị m na enwe ihe ya eme gị ọmụ nwa ka ebisi ekwuru m aka n'obi m okwu ekwuru m iyi ihe adị ndụ na ala dị ndụ Ijele nwaanyị ihe anọrụ 188 years rie ihe ụmụ kpatara mụ a gwara gị ya enweghị ihe ya eme gị Ijele nwaanyị enweghị ihe ya eme gị nne m ndewo ana m ewere here na-ekele Iziwe Iziwe ndewo akụna nwere ma ọ bụla m kele Iziwe ọ na-awụ ọchị na-esi ya Iziwe ana m ekele ezi nne m chai o kwesịrị na-arahụ ụra na taịm ya na ya ime abalị Chimdi Ebube dị Ngozi o kwesịrị na-arahụ ụra but ọ bịara ka ọnụ ihe m jiri bịa today ọ hapụrụ ụra o kwesịrị na-ehi by this time she's supposed to be sleeping o kwesịrị na-ehi ụra by this time o kwesịrị na-ehi ụra time ya awụ ime abalị n'obodo ọ nọ but because of the love o nwere na nwere onwe anyị a because of the love o nwere n'ebe m nọ ọ bịara bịa nọnye tụrụ ọnọgide ụra buru ya nne m Chim gbaa gị ume Chim gozie gị alụsọ Iziwe Chineke nna m ihe ụmụnne m enwere ihe m jiri bịa the thing na-achọ m ịbịa enwere ihe m jiri bịa enwere otu m dị na enwere ihe na-ewe m iwe ụmụnne m asa bịa batagodu online ka m ndogodu ma ihe ọ ga-eme approve ọnụ ka m before ma amaragodu ma ọ dị right ma ọ dị right nne m ọ dị possible biko iwe n'iwe nne m ndewo nne m ọ sị daalụ asa biko enweghị eji m iwe n'ọnụma bịa because a sị n'ụwa never you bite the hand that feed you wụrụ awụrụ onye save your life mgbe ị nọ n'ọnụ debe Coaches nara ọ nọwara ala Biafra ịma Coaches nọ another country zoo of another country now Coaches nara 042 Guardian na-eburugo ụmụazị ọkụ naanị a ụmụazị Nsụka na-asị sụwam ya na ọ dịghị awa awa ọ wee Gbachukwu kere sụwam ya na ọ dịghị awa awa ọ wee Gbachukwu kere Coaches amụma onye asa nọdụ ihe a ndekwe m nne m ụtụtụ ọma asa nne m eji m iwe pụta enwere voice Freeman ike otu onye
ụtụtụ ọma nwanne m voice ahụ ọwụ naanị gị ka anyị ji ya
Freeman ike otu onye onye sendera m ya and this person na asa enwere mgba m nwetara ozi si na ọ gara aka ekene nna make that kind of person I don't know why somebody ndị amamụta m ga-esi I know the thing just dey weak me all the form of the kind of thing go mere all of this kind of thing
ịma akụ ebe isi anyway enwere ihe m chọrọ ịgwa gị beta ọ karịa offline beta ka m kwuo ya ebe a with ka m kwuo ya ebe a with agụmagacha deep
okay nne che ka m chiri iwe ka m kelere Biafran TV ụmụ Biafra ndekwe na uri Biafran TV ọ bịaghị distin ihe nwere nwaanyị ịbịa chọ ka ọ chọwa akpa ya ọ bịa chọwa position ọ nọrọ onwe ya position abịara ya ihe ọwụzi na-awụzi honorable ri Biafran TV ekele
nna biko etukwana ya nke ga-etu na ịnwa na ama m nnọọ ihe na-eme a na-etu ha nnọọ ihe mere nwaanyị isi ọcha ji
mba asa onye a na ma m bido mmata onye awụ mgbe ọ na-anụ na ka eze ndị fada agaghị nọ Germany mgbe ahụ
obi nwanne ya ebe a ka m nọkwa matachi nọ ya obi nwanne
mgbe ọbụla ya ọnọdụ anọ mgbe ndị ha bịa kọmplen ya sị na anụrụ m ọ dị ka ọmọmị Ngozi Begbe sị na adịka na fon ya adịghị mma na ọ nọ na fon ya adịghị mma ya ọbịa mabụ na-asị dis person na-anọ na fọm onye mgbe ọbụla ya na-eme program nwaanyị onye a ga-azụnwuniri ya fon ya ihe m nwa kwuru bifo anọ na ama ụbọchị mgbe ọbụla m nọ na ka obi nwanne m nọ na-ege data obi nwanne a asa m na-eme ihe ma hapụ fon like this na-egege these people all the form of this useless woman na
n'obi nwanne ka m nọ mata Chinọ ndị mgbe ahụ Chinọ bido ha n'ikwu okwu onye ọbụla na kọmentị right on nwe onye na-achọ ka ọ kwụsị akwụsị onye ọbụla nwere wisdom ka ha na-agba ya drọ
asabiko iwekwana iwe ihe ogwogwo mmiri a amanụ m enwe n'otu isi ime ya experience before the thing na ya ogwogwo mmiri nwaanyị si na ogwogwo mmiri n'ọya the thing aka m
nwaanyị ji ajụ m ụdị ya
believe me the thing ama m onye m ga-aza m ihe ka aza before ama m ka ogwogwo mmiri ka iwe n'iwe nne m iwe n'iwe ajụkwa m ama m Ngozi yesterday yọsi ya nwee mebeni experience
nọmba 1 wo nna biko nna m sorry enwere m kọfị a little bit sorry Biafrans ekenekwa m n'udo dịrị anyị niile ogwogwo mmiri ọ ga-aka mma ndị nwere
experience ya
village ndị nwere village background like what I mean born and brought up na village ọkwanụ ndị na-anọkewe n'ụlọ you know like my very self akwa nke anụ nwaanyị na-aga Christmas to Christmas
ito na village
Christmas to Christmas ya ka anyị ga-eji mara ogwogwo mmiri
ogwogwo mmiri na ka ha atọkachịrị na mbụ na ya gịnị ka ị makwa na mmaka
from ihe anyị na-wọchị na movie ị kwesịrị ịmakwa nke ọ na ha buru udu gawa na mmiri ahapụ ebe ahụ ahapụ mmiri abịara ije agawa kọwa ihe ọzọ so ị ga-eji nke ahụ wee nweta idea ihe a na-akọ.
Okay, nne thank you so much. Go ahead.
Yeah, so what I wanted to say about nke ahụ ị na-ekwu na na-enweghị iwe ịma mgbe nke voice ahụ pụtara erikwere poison eri poison I was if you can remember I was drawing back to talk about it. Ama m ichetere.
Yes, now we need Igwe Magwana. I know how you treated it. You did not go deeper on it. He says, there.
Yeah, I was drawing back to talk about it. So, ọ dịkwana ka nke onye nke ị na-ekwu okwu ya na egene m voice ahụ maka onye nke ị kwuru okwu ya na egene m voice ahụ adịchaghị voice ahụ awụchaghị ihe a gasị na onye adapụ na ile anya na voice ahụ is a kind of ọ na-ayọkwa biko is a kind of ọ na-eme address our DPM to look into his matter and consider. So I really don't want to go deeper in that his case for now. Akwa ka m na-esi eme nke m. But nwaanyị isi ọcha tinka ga-etigbu. Onwe mgbe o ji achọ ebe udo nọ. She always, especially all ihe concern USB, she will like to tear. Unu echefuna that. O kwuru say that akwa ya nwa nwaanyị isi ọcha na ọ ya nwa kugoro DPM n'oche. Amanụ m otu o si kugo ya n'oche. Na otu ahụ o si kugo ya ka ọ ga-esi wee kutuo ya. So any slightest thing on her against DPM.
So Maazị Lion.
1 minute no, even just 1 minute no. 1 minute.
Oh, Maazị Chino. Yeah, Maazị Chino, ndewo my dear. So anything I want to search kpara aka concerning DPM and the USB, she would like to tear it without looking back So agụmenyere ya aka na nke a, I will still have to hold on. Let me see how ebe nwanne anyị nwoke ahụ si apụta very well. You understand? Even me, I will even want DPM to talk about it before m etinye ọnụ na that case. Nwanne anyị nwoke ahụ.
Thank you so much.
So
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I like the courage now. I like the advice. Thank you. Much appreciated. Honorable Biafran TV, Honorable. Honorable. Go ahead.
Good morning from here. And the one that Ijele Tina Wine, good morning from here also. Lion, let me start from a Bettina Store Pro. I will not advise our DPM to come out and lay any voice on voice of a thunder because even a more and I have a soap and sheepy because no one actually be also. If you listen to that voice, one won't hear this shit that you are talking to me to help you or need because of no enemies, try to intimidate to help you.
God bless you.
One, he upload DPM on December 2025. We're going to be here in that body. Camp on under attack. Why are you calling her for what? And the decentralization of Biafra military, every state should be heading their state, and the government can only be helped. That is what people must understand. Number two, from that voice, and I'm just say, or when you partially I'm training here, where puta, we're choosing horse. Can the man queer? If na enwe hard discipline into this young man at all.
God bless
you. Platform or any platform of see, anybody who believe more more just could be Biafra, you are fake. To be honest with you, when you claim you are a military of a state,
yes, oh yeah. Even Mazi, thank God you could say now like me, you don't need our DPM to talk about it. Asa,
no,
even
all the two local.
Yes. Asa, the thing, muna this person put on our phone. You see, one and they couldn't care the Kwanuka, if you want to care, and then they may be here. Now, for mom, you go for mother of freedom or Yaki that been a good this thing. Open as soon as I'm going to get made woto. One ya gwe no chogi woto. Imagine.
Look at the allegation.
One ya gwe no chogi woto. No chogi wete ya
look at the allegation.
Also okay, na ebe woto ki cho ya.
Mazi humble. Ima all ihe kwuru na because ị ga voice nke ya enwe ihe okpokwu okporo ahụ. But now as you are talking now, at least you mention one thing. Maybe iwe ya si abịa ịhụ na ya na.
Muni ya kwuru. I can even make it clear to you people. Akwina no. See na see come akwa. See ka gini mekwe hi akwa. See ha. See our mother akwa. You be gbam see no see ha ka ha ga mo woto. See ha no. Na ha wo the right see yes, so wo the right time me woto. So wo anya akunu get na problem. I can play the voice. Ko onye obuna no ya. I can go ahead and do it. Kunu conversation no mo ya.
Yeah, my
dear humble, Chino, sorry, one name. No, Chino, one name, like I said, I know that our DPM and here. You know, that was why I'm just say, I want a DPM before me because I know she barely talk about this type of thing. That's why MG put that thing out there so that our people will not look out for that.
Yes, our DPM on this guy because now and what our DPM get. Are you still with us?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here with you.
Okay. Mazombo Lion, Christian, when you are not disciplined, you are not.
Yes.
And when you are hungry, join Biafra military. You wait from everybody seeing your family, you brother commander. You're deceiving yourself. The movement that we are into, listen. Listen, you are fake more, you are fake person, you are fake more cable. I don't believe. See, in a country, we try freedom by hand the buying. To be honest with you, we want freedom because of here. Here, thunder nako. More say. Chukwu Okabiama has been destined Biafra Gabia. Man, everybody was in now. Chukwu Okabiama help themselves. Then in this 21st century, there is how the world we are going to help ourselves. For the world to help ourselves. For the world to also help us. That is where we are this time around. And that is the area the government is into. There is no amount of military in this 21st century. There is no amount of photo. There is no amount of all these things you do that make the world recognize us. Do they want us to wait like Somaliland for 34 years? Do they want us to wait like Northern Cyprus for 40 years because of Woto? Why are people not being educated and not be paying attention to the things that matter so much that we give us this movement that we're into to end all this drama? See, our DPM, please do not talk about thunder. Thunder is now I have seen that thunder is too local because a man who talked to when I was in the homeland giving Ugutu information, giving choose information about Nigeria Metro and ESM and all global to take Biafra Liberation Army. When I was giving to Simon Siobo, have I come out for one day today, make an announcement, say anything about him? Do they know how this information was coming then? What does this mean? No discipline at all. That is why our government must train Biafra military to be disciplined. No discipline army talks on social media. No discipline army talks whether they give him money or they give him money. No discipline army can do all this shit that they do it. Well, I thank God, Alicia was DPM with that same voice. She answered me what pleased my mind. He said, my brother, don't mind the ragtag military that refuse to discipline. And I told her, Ma, don't say any word. You owe nobody any information about thunder and what his belief. Thunder, in my own observation, when I was in Nigeria, I have 126 men under me. What I am experiencing is what I experienced under one of them. One of my guy then, who always wants money. Once you don't give him money, you become his enemy. Until I put him to where he belongs. Sack him. Told him to go and join anyone who want to join. That is what these people is. There is no way out. All this nonsense, like this time around, what's what's his name? Zen Jamaica has saying is not possible. Look at the way he's addressing. Who do you want him to come and beg military to come and join government? Government is the military. Any military in any new country that was being declared, and that military refused to submit his loyalty to the leader of the leader of the movement of that new country, the world tag you rebel. There is no truth about it. It's not. See, when they come with all this propaganda, we got to give them hot to hot. So there we know that the world that the level we are into are not the level they're operating from. We are on the highest level, and we are looking at what international level are going to look at us. For us to get it from us, we must act like them. For you to be a country, you must present the character of a country, not the character of a normal individual human being. We are no longer in the era of ESN. We are no longer in the era of Naye declare Biafra. Now we have declared a country, and we must act like people that the military that are under a country. Not what we think, not how we feel. Those how we feel, that emotion, that blackmail time has gone. The time we are into now is we must abide by the law. You must be a disciplined army. A disciplined army who love mommy, this and that. Oh, my brother, those things go nowhere. Those are not needed at this time we are into. No military, whether they like it or not, they should go and look for this 26 international law and what they told us. You said, oh, another man will not give you country, give you a country. Another man is not giving us a country. We have taken our country, but another man will recognize us for us to be a fully country in the international community, not by Woto, not by any military at all. They said this in the 1st century that sovereignty is no longer military. That sovereignty is you and I. Population of Biafra is the sovereignty. Our 40 states is the second on of their law. In federal government, still remain number 3. Then capacity to enter into agreement becomes number 4. Then when you remove from all these things, they now told you that a government in exile lack physical territorial integrity. They must go through legal, political, diplomatic, and media pressure. That is what they want us to do. These are 8 criteria of the social community, not by minute. So let them go and sit down. If you are hungry, stay in your house and go and do mini job and forget Biafran military. You must be disciplined. Even if you are my brother, you're not disciplined at this moment that we're into. You are not supposed to be there. The Biafran people, we have spoke in a loud voice on November 29, 2024. We speak on a loud voice, a particular population of Biafran people when we do our self-referendum vote. This is what matters in this 21st century. We are not going to go back to behave like entities like who they are. Once you refuse to be educated, you refuse to be. Once you refuse to be disciplined, stay away out of it. You must be disciplined. Discipline means even at you at hungry, you don't complain, you don't talk. You don't come outside because they see social media. They will record voice, say that one. They almost go to where they belong. If you really know
That's
you want
exactly the
you must
point.
tell them
How
to.
did it
Thank
get
you
to
so much.
that wicked woman's hand? How did it get to that wicked
What
woman's
can
hand?
now you send them now.
So, my dear Chino, you said something very, very important, and that is discipline. This IHL training they did, it's like the thought is just for fun. The
Sure.
thought is just for fun.
Yes, even one isi ọcha kwuru ya say training emege na social media or training. I will know mgbe o kwuru ya because they don't know anything.
Okay, so discipline is highly needed in this our struggle, and there is no way military will see themselves as the government. They are under government, whether you like it or not. You are under government, and whenever you are under somebody, you should be taking instruction from that person. Whenever you are under somebody, you should be taking instruction from
Instruction abụkwa mgbe o
that
ji wee
person.
please ego ijele nwaanyị. Instruction from somebody you know under bụ mgbe eji ama the discipline bụ when the instruction does not please you and you
That's what
still obey.
That's what I'm saying. It does not matter your opinion. Your opinion to you might be the best way, but when the instruction says no to that your opinion, you don't have to argue it. That is how to know who is disciplined, and that is how to know that you are really, 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 really in for this. Organ favor chagi. Ups and downs juru na ya. So when it's going well, you will be happy. But when it's not going well, still be pushing and supporting so that well. That is how to know who is disciplined. That is how to know who is disciplined. Because all I'm seeing here, all of them putachana now carry. If I advise you, you don't take it. Nah, who are you to be the one agawe when you keep leave that advice? They must do it. Who are you? Are you better than all of them there? When you bring your advice, know it that your advice is just one person. Your advice is just like one vote among millions of votes. So why is it that if that your advice is not taken on board, you will become the demon? You will become the demon. Ihe a ihe chụpụrụ nwaanyị isi ọcha, ihe a ihe chụpụrụ go 247, ihe a ihe chụpụrụ Agị. I mean, even Dorothy, all of them, when you hear them talking, I take advice. Even the latest one, Victor Zaganobi, the same thing. You're not taking advice. You're not. Who are you? Who are you? If it's Mazi Simon Ekpa, will you be saying all of that when you bring all your nonsense advice?
Nwaanyị achọghị ka ha ga na-agbagbusi ndị amị Naijiria n'okporo ụzọ ọgwụkwọ na awụ ọgwụ ha si hetie ya ọkwa dị
ya wee bụrụ na maintain peace of the peace, because the world said at this we must be a peaceful country that are asking recognition. Then when you remove, there's something I wanted to say before Jele Wine left. The thing is this, my man Sombola.
Network ya siri ike.
Network this one the balance I'm not there for now.
Network ya siri ike.
Network mode very strong. So Mazi Humble Lion, our people, like Dylan White said, before Dr. Ngozo, a leader of a new country or a government advice, do you think that this government has special advisors
Yes.
on international level. That
Mhm.
is why it seems to happen to be like when I am deep in line or researching what they are doing, I see a special advisors on the international community and those who have win their country through the means are advising this government. You must have a personal PA on international global community. So anything you bring out, then she will take it to this personal advisor. The personal advisor, who happen to be a legal luminary, will stand and look at it, the outside and the inside, the benefits and the danger, the loss that surrenders that advice we are giving. Once after discussing it with such person, another person will bring his own advice that counters your own to prove that this is international level. How do you want her to come down and be using your advice that needs to nowhere, and you want her to drop the one that special luminary give to him? Do they not think that our DPM has, that this government has people that they are consultants when it's come to? Do you know that everything in this life has consultant? Do you know that
Professional
everything has
advisors now.
special advisors? So the government, what I see that I would that makes me happy, that gives me strong mind in this government, like this government have a special advisor that understand Nigeria and the world that we are living into. What will break Nigeria down? That is where we are. So all these our men, like, okay, if I send message to our DPM because of what I think, how I look at it, and she did not implement that thing, am I going to, because of that, and say, no, this man, I don't need her, she's there on Yagbanam? Obato Obi has always said, after you advising me, if I did not take it, and if I do the thing, it's a mistake, a letter is going to be in the favor of all of us. It's not the one Obato Obi is using here. That is what of Obato Obi. Even if it's a mistake, it's going to be in the favor of all of us. So the issue is this: the only word that covers thunder is thunder refuse to be disciplined.
Yes.
It don't come here to claim you a Biafra military. You have a camp. You are a commander. Why that you are a commander that are waiting for the opportunity for you to use it and start collecting money anyhow from the government? You won't get that money anymore. You will not get that money anymore because there is something to do with this money, and there must be discipline. If discipline is when what I am doing, you are not happy over it, and you must remain calm until the thing now turns around, and do not wait for what will always favors you. That is the mistake of our people. And do not think that your advice is best all. Before I give one advice, or even do I do on my program, there is those who do more than me, and that are the same in this government of USB, that I should know that there is those who are critical thinkers, and there is those who stand on the global community to give the advice. Nothing will happen, nothing bad will happen. Not when you feel like, yeah, I'm in the homeland, let us get water. Then when our DPM look at you with your water and look at what the world are looking for, and look at the punishment being given to those that was knocking water and said no. Let me use this for example. That is why sometimes for me, I pick up all these countries' experience, country histories, to look at it and say, oh, look at it. Like one of my programs yesterday, I make it openly. If you go and watch, listen to the history of Congo people, what happened to Obato Obi, what we are passing through today is what Congo people passed through in 1960, time of Patrick Lumumba. How his man, one of his person in the office, a cabinet member, removed him because of he's in the prison and put another person. That one wasn't enough. When the Belgian that holding him find out that, nah, keeping this man will cause us small problem, let us bring him. They bring him out. They still went ahead, they plan again for second time to betray him. They will do him house arrest with their chief of staff. Like calling, like the way if Biafra, like let's say that we are in homeland and Butozo is there, gentle. The Congo people, the Britain, the Belgium and the United States use their top head military to do Lumumba second arrest and keep him in the house, and they put another prime minister in the same position again. So that is our own. Then when you go down to the history of Kenya, you see what our DPM is doing. Do not remove your leader who was in prison or incarceration. Do not remove him. That is what people of Kenya did. That is what our DPM is doing now. Our DPM is repeating the history of Kenya, history of South Africa. Why all these shenanigan people are repeating the history of Congo and Burkina Faso? That is what happened. So in this 21st century, we will not achieve this Biafra without what we think and how we look at it. But we look at the example of what other people are doing, because there is those who has been there. Ndị be anyị na-ekwu ya n'okwu Igbo na ọ bụrụ nwata ụzọ si ite na-ebi ụzọ mkpọmkpọ ite. And nke a nọkwa n'ime ya na ọ bụ eje kami de konisi awụ ihe mara. With her own level of reasoning, with her own level of addressing Biafran people, you will see how she was being present herself in everything, and know that this one, she knows what she's doing. Biafrans, we have only one government. This time around, no military will give us recognition for us to become a sovereignty. The time has gone, the time has passed. Only will give us recognition is being a peaceful movement that we have choose right now under legal, political, diplomatic, and the media pressure. If you are not pressuring America, if you are not tagging them, if you're not putting their flags and be calling them names and reminding them, they will remain silent. That is why it is good for us to have this media pressure this time around. Our government is on the right track, 100%, my people, and we are going, whether you like it or not. No matter how you call Ngozi Arabeze, could not stop the recognition, because the world knows the truth. Those that betrayed particular Lumumba, the world will call them betrayers, rebel, puppet, toy. That is how the world raised them, because it was Belgium and United States who paid the money, give them part of what they did. So what they did to Patrick Lumumba at that time, the same thing into us right now is happening, and you are there messing yourself up. You are there talking about woto. No more woto. If you want to cry, go and cry. Thank you so much, Mazi Mbolaya.
Mazi, it's always woto. And another thing, na that voice again, actually put Matt there a little bit. Na Ngozi wete ego keji nye men on ground. No, he said something like that in that voice. Mazi, I can't remember how he said it.
Yes. He said it.
Now, this is the same woman. Remember that time of Sussex? This is the same woman. They testified. Now, Sussex go to treat men with a wound. This same woman only steal from her own personal money. They will put go that time to sustain, to treat them, to sustain to fill in the gap up until a queen idea.
Yes.
This same woman now, so the real truth is not yet out. That's why I really don't want to talk about this thing to length, because me the real gist. You may miss yan. Nkem Norano is what I'm responding to. During the time of that success, we're going to be this thing. I can actually set to go in here. And as success, all this same woman who sinega bankia now how many thousands of dollars owed the nega bayana kwachi. Will not sustain ugodu until egebido batawa na akpa efuge. So these people, for our DPM, our onyoku. Mgbe ọ bịara ebe a na-abịa kwuo bịa adreesị ya this thing just once onye ọwụ na-aba ọ dị ka mgbe bute ụzọ bịara na-ekwu nke ya ya onye ọwụ na-asị waịkwana ga-eme nke waịkwana. But once DPM pụtara bịa kwuo nnọọ adreesị ya once onye ọwụ na-abịa hụ ebe mmiri si baa n'opu ụgbọgọ. Unu enwere idea mgbe ahụ na DPM even send to this bute ụzọ all the documents.
Now.
Just cannot satisfy the gods. Satisfy the gods. Why were documents in send the other one? Tell me what again this woman made to make these people understand that she wants them to work for Biafrans and that she is here to work for Biafrans. I want to know real. Okay, they need this and the Warabutus or proofs to show him that she is here to work.
After everything,
still, how can I make a yeah. Let me tell you, my Biafran people, Who want to enter this moving train? Let him enter. Who doesn't want to enter? One night me ga agme joku nke mu nyere ga papu gị na the boss gị daga zoro wagike and we move. Nonsense. What are we talking about?
Mommy go, it free nne dị free.
Na ya na-agbapụ too much.
Go ahead. Ma ọ na-agbapụ go na network gị, Go ahead.
Maazị Akwebuisi, ụtụtụ ọma. Happy New Year.
I wish you
Maazị Biafra TV, Odogwu nwoke. I greet you. Nwada Tina, I greet everybody. Ịma for long abatabe na n'ọgbakọ anyị a, mana ihe ji webata nke a bụ na ọgbakọ. Ị na-anụ ihe na-ekwu?
Go ahead, anụmanụ.
Okay. Ihe ji webata nke a bụ na yes, o dogo m anya really na gịwa bụ Akwebuisi. Na ihe ahụ i kwuru, you still maintain it that na onwe distraction nwere ike ime gị ka ikwu eri ọnụ na this movement of USB. Likewise, mụ kwuru ekwusie ya ike sị na before na support mmadụ mma o nwere okwu nwanne anyị nwoke a na-akpọ aka onye wetara ọ na-adị ekwukarị ya na nke ekele na ọsị gị before ị bata this struggle gị were aka gị define nụọ this struggle ịghọtago ma ị batara ya ka ị bịa mee ka ya money ka ị batara ya ka ị bịa mee ka ya mockery of yourself ịghọtago so ihe ji wechi ibi ikwu okwu a bụ na Biafra TV akọwachago okwuchago okwu ihe anyị na-ekwuzi ihe ara abụ gịnị ka anyị mejuo okwuchago okwu onye na-asị na the main koko dịrị ihe abụ na brain ndị be anyị ka nidere nsacha because ha ka ji mentality that zoo wee chebe ebetu a ka ọ ga-esi adị and they watch other voice okay ka isi anyị because ọ nwere ihe na-epik n'okwu ọ nwụnara ihe prọptụrụ eji wee kwuba okwu wee ruo to that extent i wee sịkwa ngị nwa bụ ihe sịkwa ọ bụrụ na imejọrọ ya gbagharazie igwe anyị igwe anyị ihe imeri ya gwa anyị na igwe anyị ihe imeri ya ijọsọpụta iji gosi gị that na inweghị that discipline ka ihe eji wepụta record of voice ọ bụrụ na Biafra adịchago well established na etu Tinubu nọ na a record of voice send bara Tinubu and akụ ya akụ ka because na everything can aka na emegodi everything ka eputgodi everything in order in what the God is a record voice and ọbụkwa na the voice ọ pụtara n'aka onye chọrọ the downfall of the USB. That is the thing. Ihe mere ihe abụ to mock our struggle but ha bịara late so ihe na-ekwu okwu ya bụ gịnị na onye kwuru sị na ịma na ige voice ya ekwuru sị eruo n'oge nke Nnamdi Kalụ ịchọzi ka atị ọ dịka sitosi na our DPM na-agbachiri na onwe ha chọrọ ime gbasara Nnamdi Kalụ why not the same thing na ha na-ekwu okwu tiri ha na debesịrị ndị ha na-ekwu ihe na problem anọ today ha kan a na-ekwu okwu ka eme ihe ka o esi kwesị ka ndị mara ihe ị na-ekwu okwu woto because if you look at that voice all that same woto a ka a chọrọ ka eje mebe
yes na woman yes na ọ gwara ya si ya weta ego ka a gaa mee nwaanyị asị mba ọ sị ya ngwa ya chọrọ ka mgbe ọ started this thing before ka mbe ga ya sị nwanne gị na-eme ọkwa ma ọmị anya ozi ka ịbịa na chazi ibe ezi ya je ọ bịawekwu mba na this that ma ọmị ya na-agwa ya ihe a ga-eme ọ sị na ọ chọghị woto o ji nke
ịma mgbe ụfọdụ ndị a na-ekwukpasị ndị nkịtị izi wee ịmakwa ya ịma the video let Thunder release all the voice or message our DPM send area of ịma ha na-eme ihe ndị anyị gbasa ha mara kwada ya nwasịkwa nekwa nkrando Thunder voice ahụ ịgbanyere na-ege eweta ka eje gote ihe ka e were renji ya ka eje kupụta maazị Nnamdi Kalụ disappear and appear imagine such a word ka eje gote ihe ka enye mmụọ ka mmụọ ọrụ ka e wee maazị Nnamdi Kalụ ile nwa bụ Thunder ji arụ ọrụ eje disappear and appear maazị Nnamdi Kalụ apụta imagine such a local brain
all these things calm all these things anya carry go this level all these things ha na-eme apụta na ayo let me tell you ịma that first day o mere appear na ya program o mere appear na program ebe let me tell you though na onye ọbụla was hailing yes we are hailing mana kwefuru onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu too much a na-ama mgbe o ji eme mistake
yes and in into military ọ bụrụ na in into media maka asị na into media kwube too much mana ịbụ ya ịgburu nwoke ya military man kedu ihe na-akọ
onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu too much a na-ama mgbe o ji eme mistake and kwefuru too much praises ka ewere nna Chino kwuru ebe a sị na anyị anọzie na time of emotion. This Biafran struggle now happens ke emotion na me aka nji wesi ga ko ABC. I give you kudos because na ịbịa ha ebe a ka ịbịa side yara onya ma ọ bụ onya ihe ikwu bụ n'eziokwu, and that is why onye Kelenna ji sị gị na contact ya dị ya na social media, because Kelenna anaghị give that kind of room because of otu because ị mara nwaanyị isi ọcha na like ibute oche ka ụnụ kụba asịrị ka o ji alike ụdịrị ya, and ị ma na ọnwa ihe ọ chọrọ abụghị the downfall of USB. So ihe ọbụla o ji twist ya, okay, look at okwu mmadụ kwuru, mmadụ a na-ekwu ya ekwu, mmadụ nwere ike ngị na mmadụ a na-eme ihe like mgbe anyị na-agba boy enwere ike ereba ahịa for 1 week, ego nne ya dọrọ, ị nwere ike a na-ana ọga ego ya weta ego, ọga nwere ike isi ja gbaa mbọ ka ịzụta ego na ya je were gị ya eji akwụrụ ụmụaka ụgwọ akwụkwọ bịa je nke iwe chiri, a na-ekwu ya ekwu, ọ bụ okwu ọjọọ ka ọ bụ onye nụrụ ya na-asị ala gbawa. Ị na-aghọta? So ihe m na-ekwu okwu ya bụ gịnị? Onye ọbụla na-ekwu okwu na social media mara na ihe a na-ekwu okwu ya bụ election, na anyị abịaghị ime ihe boy scout na ihe amị abụọ boy scout ma ọ bụ nke o ji abụ maka
ụgwọ ihe dibịa
election a na-eme ihe dibịa. So ha kụrụ ụmụ rọbish ya ebe a pụọ. Nnamdị Kalụ kwuru ekwu all this nonsense a na-abụ na-ele ihe ada de ọ na-irritate m ka ha sịrị ha bụ dibịa akwa ọkụkọ ebe ọ nọ today pọs na ya bụ ọtụ ọgbaji ya si ebe ahụ pụta anyị ka ha na-eme mgbe akwa olu mgbe aha ha ncha bụcha ndị ji Nnamdị Kalụ eme content eburu ihe nwanne gị pụta na na-eti na na-eme nke a Nnamdị Kalụ si ebe ahụ. All these things abụ scams. Ọ ya kpatara ma ndị pastọ ma ndị na-eme nke onye pụta sị na ya na-afụ ka Nnamdị Kalụ na-awa ọkụ a wee pụta ma ọ bụ na ya na-eje mantị ka ya kpee maka ana m elediri anya ugboro na
na-agwa ụnụ ya hia ihe niile ahụ wo circumstance, I mean ihe niile ahụ wo try your luck,
imagination,
try it yes, now they are prophecy.
Imagination.
Oh God.
Ma Tina, let me tell you, if we just program the pastor ebe mmadụ 1000 nọ even that they use our psychological use psychological when na-eme ihe a na-eme amago na etu eno na nwere ike ọbụna o nwere ike isi na awam afọ na-arụ sọmbụ lion ogoto ha nwere ike isi na ụlọ onye n'ebe afọ na-arụ ọnwa mgbe e ekwunarị ofu ihe o nwere onye nọ ebe ahụ ihe ahụ na-eme. You know my point. So all these things
business
yes. Let me tell you oge na mgbachara boy na-emebe ọfụma emecha o nwere business m mere ọkụ ego m etipia. So o nwere one guy na-enyeburu aka oge na agba boy ịgotago ndị a na-abụ ịpụta na-adachi ego nri na-arụ security na bank. So mecha the guy esi na bank pụọ ọ dị arụzi security ọ baa ime ahịa gbaba ọsọ ahịa nweta ezigbo ego ịgotago ama nke o si bute ego dị nnọọ ọfụma. Mgbe ahụ mpụta pụrụ na bus stop ọ gbafeta ọ kpọrọ m na moto so a na-akpazi nkata ọ na-echetazi odozi ya na-emeri ya mgbe ahụ ịgotago o were agwazi na ọ were bịa ya agwakwana nka nje ka eme ekpere ka ihe gaba nka asị onye chọrọ na way forward si oke ngwa ya nye m kọntaktị onye ọbụ akụkọ ka m na-akọrọ na ihe ọbụkọ ama like iji ihe mere m wee nye example.
Yes.
So all these things bụ psychological ka ha na-use. So the guy wee nye kọntaktị onye ahụ o gagide wee ruo na nke onye nwanne ihe anyị dị that day bịara na-ekpere nwanne gị bụ anyị ruo 7 ịghọtago ehe na-eme na-ekpere mebe ekpere asị na ya agba fọm na ya agba kaadị 500 naira agbanye m kaadị emecha na ekpere ruo mgbe m ma jefu the person mụ na ya nọ ya were akọrọ bụ isi kọrọ na-aja eweta agba inu aja eweta ọchị aja eweta nke ka e were eme nke nna elene ọnya ịgbazi nke bafuru m ma menwere akaụntụ one si na enwere ma 5 akaụntụ ọsụmoke na mụ ya eje na ichu akaụntụ a weta 100,000 ka e were mee ewee rụọ dị ọrụ nna so ọchị eburugo esi oke na nsogbu adị onye na-agwa gị ha each of my account adịghị nchọ so my company account mgbe a ka ọ dị ka 5,000 ọ dị because na ihe withdraw nke a na company account. Ị na-aghọta my point? Ndị ọzọ na adịghị nchọ na 1,000 dị si ya so ewe nlaba ka ahụ m siri ebe ahụ laa ọ dị nwoke ahụ na-agwa m ihe ahụ ajụ nsị oke na mmeje ya atụpụ ekwe because mụ amago iburu problem je asị gị weta nna ka onye a na-akọrọ this is, and that is why na-agwa people na mmadụ ejezi ụka people a na-afụta ya sị na mụba na ama Chukwu si a na-ama Chineke karịa gị nwa.
Ije chọọchị awụkwana ya na-ama Chukwu. Church is just like a shelter where people gather and you have shelter. The same thing like your house, you have shelter, you pray.
Iji wee kọba ụka a na-abụ ọkwa the same ọnụ anyị ji wee too gị ka anyị ejikwe wee because ime nke dị mma anyị etoo gị, imekwa nke adịghị ma anyị agwakwa gị ozugbo. Ọ bụrụ egwuregwu anyị adịghị
na-adịkwanụ comfortable ma nwanne anyị nwoke ahụ bata because ọ na-akọ ma nke asị ya kọ ma nke asị ya kọna.
Ịbịa asatịrị ịgba that day ọ na-anọkọta mpụọ because mmadụ kọba ha out of point. Ọ ya kpatara oje na nke ekele nna ụmụ ga aghọkọrọ ekele na-asị ya thank you because kele na ana like all those rubbish. Ịghọtago? Ụmụ ga ya bụ mmadụ kọgide ịtụkata ọnụ ahụ ọ na-agwụ m ike gị bụ aka ji ọfọ gị bụ nke a gị ji eme nke a gị bụ nwanna nna ị na-akọ ka esi na-ebu nke a na-ebu nke a na-ebu ikuku na-ebu ihe niile. Why not na since niile Nnamdi Kanu nọ na DSS na ịghọba aṅụ jegbousie ndị DSS niile ahụ ka onye na-akọrọ ya
ma ọ bụla ụzọ ha si ebi abịa kọtụ inwe ike ijele ụzọ ahụ gbagbusi ha ebe ahụ Nnamdi Kanu pụta.
So si hapụ distance a na-eme ya. Ihe anyị ma bụ na our DPM like Biafra TV ikwuchagbu n'okwukwu oge na-esi gị kwefu ntu a nwaanyị a na-abụ ọpụta ọ bịa na-akọ yatị ọ bụziri ha ike ka amazi ebe ya bụ agwa uchichi doro ihu. Ịghọtago? Because one bụ na ịma na mgbe ahụ emere this avatar enyere ya one post ahụ enyere ya ofilo that na ya arrive the same post onye ntu ahụ esikwe nye ya post ka esikwe wee wepụ ya, and that is the pure government anyị nọ na ya.
Because of that, they closed camp here. Why they close the camp?
Anya nọ na hanky panky ma ọ ka abịa lebe gị anya n'ihu. So that is why we were like go there this our DPM. Ọ nọkwa na gị na ya bụ ihe because anya anọkọchago all this rumor. Ihe mere ihe a na-abụ ka nke abịa kpọbakwa this 2026 ka e wee were ya demoralize by people mana ihe niile ha na-eme bụ gịnị onye ọbụla nọ na this struggle man like as I said define really before Batania, German hitting an accom distraction. On your train in the Biafra TV channel, go get it. I could over here and up to what I for House Sanota in Agota. So, my brother, Humble Lion, I like your title. Is it don't fight the finger that feeds you? Because we fight. You got to go. All these things, nah, in fact. Obi adịghị mma na all this rubbish a na-abịa afọ mmadụ pụta isi ekporo onwe gị amị ịpụta na social media ịbịa na-akọ oke ị na-erekọdụ this voice esendịrị DPM ka ọ dị on record as for what? Don't worry, one day kpọrọkpọtọ ga-agba n'isi ehi. Ịghọtago? My brother KBC, let me hang it here for now.
Ndewo Ike Jesus, ndewo Ike Jesus. Iti na-agbapụ enwere onye ọzọ nọ here afụga ha ma afa ndị nọ here sef. Okay, go ahead nne. Sorry, when you afụga ha ma afa ma Frank sef afụ ma afa ozugbo m wepụrụ kọmentị a ka m fụzi the team isi.
Ndewo. Good morning. My namesake. Good morning. Dodi. I want much to say. I just my brother and I don't search your channel. I know that's what I'm.
How report to get the channel. My with the views. I just know now.
Oh, we na kewo. Shame on them.
When I never been the channel.
Right here we did. Since this morning, I'm not such take time. I will work at time because they won't have time this morning. Can search one no. Search give them. Honey, what I'm more. Image channel what I'm more the lion so no lower. Mechama bịa hụ gị n'ime etiti ha si lekwa onye m chọga. Shame on the devil no.
Ya na put page dị egwu eziokwu.
Anyị alago.
Ọkwa nke obere ma ka ọ na-emekwa ike ikpeazụ chichi kwa chikwa every day na-eme attack. Every day na-eme ndasị ọgịnị dị ka dị.
Shame on them. Nke a gosiri anyị na anyị na-ewin. It's only somebody nwere ihe ka ekwesị na-achụ. Ekwesị anaghị achụ onye o tiri n'akpa. Onye ọ mara na o nwere light. Ya maka ekwesị na-achụ. When we understand this, when they do all this nonsense, we'll go in and kneel down and raise our hands to Chukwokika and say, you are working for us and we are grateful. I'm telling you, because the last thing they will do is to shut us up. They cannot silence us. We are unsilenceable. Ijama Neku.
Okay, I say
DJ Minister.
Oh,
hey, wait on. Thank you, my dear brother. So, my dear, we know, Dr. Rabe said, no, we know, you go win forever, we know, we Umi fed down, we know, we go win forever, we know, USB, you down, we know, USB must win forever, we know. We are the winners. We are the winners forever. We are the winners. We are the winners forever. We are the winners. We are the winners forever. Amen. My dear people, onye na-agbachi ya mgba ọ ji adịrị kwa anyị gwara ha na mbido. When they started this thing, unu eweli iwe n'olu m. Oyi anaghị akpa ebe anyị nọ mana nke this year ọ fọrọ m ya daa snow. That is respect ndị na-ebe oyi na-akpụ. Anyị si ụlọ ọgwụ pụta now. Anyị ahụrụbụ udo oyi a before. Chineke ga-akpọ ha ọkụ. Ihe ọbụla ha plan ga-adị can never be God on this planet. So ya wụrụ ya. Una mindla my voice. Now, when they started this nonsense, uche ha wụ na iwe ofe nkupu. That shows they don't even know their capacity. Because it takes a man that knows your capacity to know who you are going to fight and the capacity of the person you are going to fight. They don't know their capacity. That's why they underrated our DPM. And kono ha, unu puta, unu si, unu horo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anya, unu horo our PM anya, then unu ahụhụzi Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Asị m eluigwe na elu ụwa megide unu. Because unu enweghị eziokwu. Asị m Chukwu okike ọbịa ma anyị na-akpọ ụtụtụ ehihie n'abalị onye buru anyị ụzọ kpere anyị azụ. Ya kpụ unu ikpe nkwụmọtọ n'ihi na unu wụ ndị ọjọọ. Unu wụ ndị ọjọọ, Chineke akpọọla unu ọkụ. How can you like your mother, you don't like your father? Who does that? Who says that? Ọ n'otu ime ha ka ishifụna. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ, who are you going to deceive? Anyị agafeela those things. So ihe awa akụkọ unu pụtakwara na-akụ again. O nwere akụkọ ọzọ. That shows you have failed. Ka ihe na-achọrọ reconciliation. You know how the reconciliation will come. Go and do what you are told to do. Decentralized army. Decentralized army. Go. That is if we would receive you. Because anyị achọọla unu. Chụọ unu na mmadụ, chụọ unu na mmụọ n'ihi na unu wu ụmụ itiri. Darkness. And darkness has come to overshadow all of you. And you cannot run away from it. For me, as a person, as a citizen, I don't even want you people. I'm telling you. You people underrated God. Who told you that? Onye gwara unu nke ahụ. Onye nyere unu ike. Elu udo ashi unu ashi hụrụ ụmụ Biafra. To the extent unu ri poison. Poison unu riri ọla unu n'ahụ. Anyị chemeli chanu na ebe unu nọ maka onye ri poison otu ahụ unu shi sound ọ na-adị ndụ. Ihe unu ji aka wishi onwe unu ọ ga na-eme unu. Okay? Unu aga in distraction. We cannot come to discuss you. We discuss you for those that just come in that doesn't know what is happening. But it cannot be our discussion. We are building our nation, the United States of Biafra. You see how Donald Trump moved? How Venezuela. Because too small. No. Mad people everywhere. I can be 2026 when we are almost at home. You people can see it now. All of you. For this your stupidity and wickedness and selfishness. unu ga-asa ajụjụ ha niile. Unu ga-asa ajụjụ ha niile. Aha unu ga-disappear. Aha unu ga-disappear na the history. What a shame. After how many years? Onwe mgbe unu dị honest. Onwe mgbe unu dị honest. Right from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you people have been a betrayer. But the thing is that o ruziri mgbe o ruru Chukwu okike Obioma shike ya kpụbọ unu ike. Dr. Ngozi Arabeze ọ naghị ele onye ọbụla anya. Chukwu na nọnyere ya. She is that woman that our leader said, when the people from United States, our women he mentioned it, from United States rose up, we know that Biafra is here. And unu kwete na ọ na-eme. Watch FMD, watch Onubaje boys, watch the Mouth of the Peace of the Gods. Watch them, just watch them, and watch the men that are backing them up, that are in that cabinet, the good ones. Watch the Reverend Fathers and the Reverend Sisters that are there. No one is mesmerizing. So, unu hụrụ na unu luzuru big time. Ana m ajụzi unu maka ndị nọ n'ụlọ ebe unu nọ. Ụmụ Biafra agbọọla unu ka agbọgbuo unu. Unu wa agba agbọfuru. Nobody can kpokọla through unu again. So, n'ime ọhịa ahụ unu nọ, unu ga-anọgide ebe ahụ. Ọrụkwa n'ebe ọbụla unu tiri onwe unu, were ego Hope Uzodimma ka ọwụla ọwụ. Unu ga-anọgide ebe ahụ forever and ever. Mgbe emechara, anyị ga-achụ nta ahụ n'Owere nchi. So unu abịara bịa na-eme ihe. Ma unu ma nwaanyị isi ọcha touch and die. Jee na ọ ga-atọ kịta ya nwa ga-abịa bịa wetara anyị news unu na ọ tọchiala unu unu niile adaicha. Go to touch and die. Touch and die will touch you and you will know where you are. Ndara, we are building our nation. We are moving forward. Ndị enweghị ihere, ndị kpọrọ onwe ha nwoke, unu ahụ ihe na-eme n'ụwa now. Unu ga-amụ ọsịsọ onye ọbụla around ọ bụ nke nwe ebe ị ga-agbaba. Onye ọbụla gbabaga na nke ya. Show you how naive unu dị. Mediocres. Unu dị too naive. Unu ahụ ihe mega n'ụwa now. Ihe unu hụga now, ihe na unu n'ochi na obi na ihe unu hụga wo 1999. Ọhazurike na here. Ụwa agaala fa, onye ọbụla zọgishi onwe ya. If you don't know, we are living in the third, that is the era of corona. Ihe corona mụara we high live now. Onye ọbụla zọgishi onwe ya. If you don't know, so stop behaving like ịdị ndụ nwa anwụ. The era nọ now, different era that onye ọbụla zọgishi onwe ya. Ọrụ ma eme ahụ n'ime ọhịa ahụ ị nọ. Mgbe ị hụrụ mgbe ahịhịa green chenjiri red, ka ị ga-eji mara na uwe chenjiela. Dara. When he Dr. Ngozi Arabeze mere unu, and we are moving forward. We don't even need you people. And you can see, as you people exempted yourselves, we even run more faster. Who won't like that? Kunu bia dollar anyaz. Dara. My dear, go on. Go the road.
Ndewo. Mazi Frank, ndewo. Mazi Frank, ndewo. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Mazi Frank, Onodia. Mazi Frank. Hello, Mazi. Even you are talking about there, so yeah, I'm not on the joint call.
Okay.
Even
Let
Mr. Badi.
Dr. Ngozi Arabeze Agumai. Let him be on record. Today is 24th December 2025. I've called you for consecutive 3 times. 22, 23rd, 24th. You did not pick my call. Let it be on record that I called you as the spirit instructed for peace to reign in the government. But you don't want to pick my call. when I started this, I told you that I can't for you to know that God sent me, not man. You understand? I told you that what I will fight for you is what I will fight for Nnamdi Kanu. And you don't reach the turn of Nnamdi Kanu. You want to make me to keep silent on it, which I said no. You went ahead and closed my command, thinking that if you close my command, I will stop. But let him be on record that first you do know the pain. I'm on ground fighting. You are not giving us anything in defense. I talk, you want to silence.
Ike Jesus ndewo. Ike Jesus ndewo. Ike Jesus ndewo. Ike Jesus ndewo. Go ahead and talk to Biafrans.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Mazi. Ndewo.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah. Biko, like
Hello. Please, can you allow me to talk, please?
no voice.
Asa 1 minute in no. Asa 1 minute in no. Asa 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute. Mazi, Ike Jesus, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Abịa m ebe a ka m gbaa ya saga. Kama abịara m ebe a ka m gbaa thunder. That if you want to have a very good name, number one, you will respect your leader. Number two, you will remove your mind where it is not right, where your mind is supposed to be. I want to give you a simple advice.
Yeah, what on there? Ijele one. Ijele, go ahead. The number one
Okay, yeah, Mazi, that voice in a play now, I just want to address that particular place also. As na aka ahụ o ji a fightere ya ka aka ahụ o jikwa wee mezie ka mamoto si wee kwuo ekwu n'otu o si wee fightara ya ka ọ ga-esi wee aka ahụ o ji wee fightara ya ka ọ ga-eji wee fightara Nnamdi Kanu, right? Kwa ihe o kwuru.
Let me go back.
Mba ihe o kwuru.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, na ruzie na nke Nnamdi Kanu na ọ chọzie ka o mechie ya ọnụ. I just want to address that particular place, but because when people hear these parts, ọ dị ka DPM ọ na-agba Maazị Nnamdi Kanu mgba. That is the point. That is the point this guy is trying to project out there, to push out there. That is the narrative this guy is trying to push out there. Now, know it, Biafrans. Na ihe nwa amadi a na-ekwukwa okwu ya woto. That woto. A gwara ha sị ha, keep it for now. For now, we are into my goodness, what is happening? So for now, we want to do it legally. Keep woto for now. Mazi Chino have said everything he said here to show us that woto is not even a criteria. It's not a criteria. Mazi, hang on, I'm being distracted with something now. I'll come back later.
Okay, no problem.
Hello, my DPM. Dr. Ngozi Arabeza Agumai. Let him be on record. Today is 24th December 2025. I've called you for consecutive 3 times. 22, 23rd, 24th. You did not pick my call. Let it be on record that I called you as the spirit instructed for peace to reign in the government.
Biafra is my home. Only Biafra TV here. Only Biafra TV here.
No, listen.
Mazi.
Memo mute.
Go ahead, Anumanu. Anumanu.
Your name now?
Yes, Anumanu.
Nah, network card was somewhere. My tin now calling mute since I many minutes and you So, Mazi Humble Lion, on will fee and choroka. I am not in my mana. Ima, Iche Kiana la Biafra. If everywhere Jolo, your queen is you. This is a message to message man agra to enjoy make up na thunder on agra. Emana ije ni mo na be state be very hot. All those Okaro and the APC na show na ha game ka ewepu governor oti kwe mana eziokwu.
Yes.
And the money law the peaceful enjoy make up na ekwu thunder adi ekwu okwezekwu dị ya. Now message to them o na achọkwala iji ha ebido anda woto na Eastern region again. Moreover I state. The way hope that they must use her, we keep Imo State on civil unrest, we penetrate all this evil. It's what is about to happen again. Now, don't be surprised. Now, before I be now, na hope that they might introduced to governor to all those or can the APC on either state. Can use her again? We'll be talking another problem now, like Biafra.
Hello, legend. Hello.
Yeah, Mazi.
Yeah,
Mazi. Okay.
Humble Lion.
Mazi, go ahead, Anumanu, go ahead, Anumanu.
Okay, so, and your makeup. My message to you and you are gonna how I wanna go another meeting one. That is another meeting with all Joseph Okano. When I show won't say apota, whereby you made this nonsense, please. I almost told my message to all of you. You people should desist from all this nonsense. Go send Randy Ego and I'm on a shelter.
The network is very bad.
Ike Jesus, go ahead. Ike Jesus, go ahead. Ike Jesus, go ahead.
Okay, ihe nwere ike ịgba thunder. Let me just rush it because the network is not friendly this morning. Ihe nwere ike ịgba thunder. Thunder, I don't have issue with you. The only thing I will advise you, my brother, advise yourself. This way, I want to trend. It is not good for you. Why it's not good for you is that number one, I've listened to your voice call and voice message Your voice message showed that you are not humble. And your voice message showed that you are not remorse for your mistake. Your voice message showed you are not respectful. Your voice message showed that you are arrogant. Your voice message showed that now we do that. Now we. Your voice message showed that nothing will move ahead. Your voice message showed that you are above the law. Your voice message showed that you do not regard we that you say that you want to defense. I want you to count this, what I just list to you now. Then you will tell yourself truth. You see, let me tell you one thing. In this movement, nobody is too important. Nobody is important. In this movement, nobody. I want to use this from you. Elijah was telling God, I am only prophet. I am only prophet. He started with God. Is it only me? I'm only prophet. This. He start want to give God command. And God will call him and tell him, see, let me tell you, I have over thousands of prophets that have no influence. You see, let me tell you, my brother, when you want to, and if you say I got you right now, I saw I'm talking to here with Dr. Congo. When you are working with somebody, I want you to understand who is this person that I want to work with. Does it tolerate before you start working with this person? But on those other, if you don't understand it, the disciplined human being, I will give chance for nonsense. Any day that I will do the that we have to humble ourselves. Any day I need to do discipline our character and our attitude and our thinking and our behavior. That is the day that our liberation started. But if we are still behaving the way that we are reasoning, we know that Nigeria have damaged a lot of things in our brain and in our thinking and in our behavior. And I want to tell you, the Biafra that you are looking for and the Biafra that Dr. Ngozi Orazabeze is channeling, it do not give that room for those behavior and those characteristics that will behave in Nigeria, that Nigeria has deposited in us. Dr. Ngozi Orazabeze did not give room for those characters. As I'm talking to you, my brother Thunder, likewise I'm talking to those that is still with Dr. Ngozi, those in the cabinet. If he made mistake, and the mistake I have done, he shows that he are not remorse for what he have done. If Dr. Ngozi Otabeze did not pick your call for 1 week, you have the right to come out and say, please, I am sorry. I am sorry for what I've done. Please, I beg you, I am sorry. But for you to come out and start giving conditions and start saying that you are the let him be on record. Let him be on record that you have committed and you have committed, you have offended the government. Let him be on record that you offend Dr. Ngozi Otabeze and his cabinet and his government. Let him be on record that you offend us, be that we call the citizen of Biafra. Let him be on record that you offend and he refused to be on remorse for what he do or for what he has committed. That whatever the Congo's Otabeze refused to pick your call. Let him be on record that he did not say sorry to the government. So when you listen this talk, if you can tell yourself truth, my brother, Ndanda Buruzo Odeda Esuria, this is what destroyed Adadorama. This is what destroyed some people. Ndanda Buruzo Odeda Esuria. And I want to use this opportunity to ask how did Adadorama get this voice call? A lot of things is happening. If you want to work with the government, you must be pure and pure. You will remove your mind from things that you do not. Okay, so people say that he's collecting money. I make a donation, I have not paid that money. A lot of people are also make a donation that have not redeemed that money. But at the end of it, they will say that Ngozi Otabeze is collecting thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars. Do you know how much that woman is putting in debt upon her own sweat to make sure that all of us go home? And listening for everything you said, you did not say a word like a man that has a wisdom. He did not speak like a commander. He did not speak like a general. A general must speak with the word of wisdom. A general speak with wisdom and knowledge and understanding. A general speak without compromise. But the way you speak, you compromise your faith. So my brother, that the way you are trending is not acceptable by a citizen of United States of Biafra. And we will not tolerate. So if you people is bringing this in 2026, my dear, nothing will shake our government. Our government is stand instantly. We support Dr. Ngozi Otabeze. We support United States of Biafra. No moving, no retreat, no banquet. We die there. If all of you thinking that we will bring this propaganda to bring that woman down, it's not going to work. And it will not work. We stand in that government, we die in that government, we live in that government, we stand here to see that our mandate. He doesn't know about the whole mandate. So I'm not going to leave him. And I'm not going to let him go. We will die there because he holds my mandate. If anybody is thinking that he will come out with the propaganda, he doesn't know about the only one thing. And what he holds, it is my vote and my mandate. So I'm not going to allow her to go with it. And I will die with her. I fight that mandate still with her. So let me tell you people, all of you now, don't go compromise in our faith. My dear, it's not going to shake that government. The government is fine, gidigba, and gidigba. We die there. He says, she holds my mandate. And that is where the document is. The document of freedom of my children, the document of freedom of myself, and the document of freedom of my generation to come. We are not, I'm not talking, sorry, I'm talking about myself. I am not going to leave the government. Get it and get it. It's better you to advise yourself and go back and resolve yourself and come back in normal track so that your name will not walk away from the book of history. Thank you and God bless you. We love you as our commander. Don't go this way. There is no road there. Thank you and God bless you all.
God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Legend. 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 Biafra is my home. You can go ahead.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Legend. Legend.
Yeah, yeah. There is something I want to hook up from the last speaker. In Mazekai's platform, he doesn't like to talk about men on ground because it's a sensitive matter. But sometimes when we see things, we'll say it the way it is. You know, when an opportunity or an office is given to you, you abuse it. It is very dangerous. As I talk now, it will be difficult for Igwe Butuzo to gain 30% respect from Biafrans again. It will be difficult for Commander Gento to have the same. And any of these commanders, most of them have gone for amnesty. Most of them went for amnesty.
That is true.
Yeah, collected the money and they abandoned the stuff. And the main person that started this thing was this criminal Halabo Ogenkere. Ogenkere and Van Van took advantage with his success and stopped these guys from working. Now, until this God we serve is a wonderful God. Did we know that Gento do have meeting with Hope Uzodinma until he came out and said it by himself?
Yeah.
Did we know? Did any Biafran know that of all the effort of Mazi Simon Ekpa to keep you people on, that behind Mazi Simon Ekpa, even while he was here, that you people do have meeting.
Meeting upon meeting.
Meeting upon meeting with Hope Uzodinma.
Yeah.
Whereas you come in the open, you play allegiance for Mazi Simon Ekpa and the Biafran government in exile. When you go behind, your chief commander is Hope Uzodinma. So these things expose the whole thing. But do you know one thing? When Gento was with USB, there was an umbrella covering him.
Yes.
That umbrella was umbrella of this grace of USB. But the moment he messed up, the whole thing exposed him. In fact, everybody went to the archive and began to let him know his criminality. And this is somebody that have made a vow. You took an oath, because to serve a nation, you must take an oath. It is certain in America, in Russia, in Israel, in Nigeria, for you to be commissioned to work as a security personnel in any country, you must swear what we call oath of allegiance. That oath of allegiance is binding. That forever till my death, this is where I am. It means that you will not leave Russia. You will not leave Russia, or as a Russian soldier, you now start fighting on the side of Ukraine. It's abomination. That oath you have taken will kill you. That oath you have taken will destroy you. And you cannot be a Ukraine You can't be a Ukrainian and you come and fight on the side of, you come and join Russia to fight Ukraine, whereas your oath of allegiance is to Ukraine. You cannot be a Venezuelan. Then you have, do you know why those soldiers, those Venezuelan soldiers, have to do their best to secure their president? That is oath of allegiance working. It's not as if they are stupid. Do you know why Nigerian soldiers will secure Tinubu with their life? It is oath of allegiance. It's not as if they are happy with the government. It is not as if they are happy with the government, but because they are under oath of allegiance to work under the rain and under the sun to make sure that Nigeria is secured. And that we are oath of allegiance. Now, these are people that broke an oath taken. They broke the oath taken to serve the Biafran government. Mazi Simon Ekpa will do everything possible, do fundraising, send you people materials and everything. In the middle of the night, you now go and have meeting with Hope Uzodimma.
Nice, yeah.
And you are telling me to take these guys serious.
Not only serious.
So, this Chikodele isi ọcha gbafutara na abụ ka e were nke agba saga ka amara ma ga-epulu USB go, because her target ihe ha kwụrụ ụgwọ bụ do everything possible to bring USB down.
Yes.
See, do everything possible.
She said it now that, okay, Kere, do you see me talking to you? Because you are nothing, you are doing nothing. That he only attack the person that doing something.
So that is her business.
Yes.
That is why she is doing everything possible for closing. Ọkwa ya wasịkwala ndị na-egbusigo ndị ahụ. Ọkwa Chikodele pụtara na program asị na-egbusigo Gentle ha na-egbugo ha gbuo nke. Why she's now still talking that they are alive na-agba egwu? But she used her mouth on her platform to say that these people have been killed. That they are in fact they have been pied, they have been destroyed, everything about them is gone. Now can you imagine? Now you are coming up. So the target of Chikodele Isiocha is to do everything possible to make sure that this USB government and Gangoto is bring down her down to nothing. That is our target. But for me, maybe whoever it is, whether he answers makeup or whatever he bears, my advice to him is that he should go back on his own. I can't abuse him because he has given his own part of sacrifice. But if he has sabotaged his sacrifice, it's up to him. It's up to him. But you should go back and have a sober reflection. In fact, to me, I would advise anybody that is not ready to work to go quiet. Then from time to time, you come on social media to make noise and just to go after people's sympathy or empathy. Just like somebody rightly said that election is now by the corner. They are calling some of them out to see if they can use them. This is just exactly, all just Okalo can do anything. You see those guys, or not only him, all they can do. Imagine, in fact, if until Gentle came out to say it, who would have thought that Hope Uzodimma penetrated the army raised by Simon Ekpa, penetrated and even take control of them, that they will have meeting. Yeah? So you can imagine. So, but one thing I still believe is that there must be saga. There must be propaganda. Many things will happen. A lot of things will be said. Somebody, even the other one, I don't know that one, that the Gentle attacked then, that Dr. Ngozi Orameze came and used her platform and lamenting, give order for him to be released. That one too is talking rubbish. He said, "Yeah, calling. Are you? If you think you have a communication with the government, would that make you heaven? Would that make you Lord over everything?" You see, one thing I want to say here before I conclude. There is this man, Real Biafra TV once said it. You know, in a situation like this, you can never get. Mazi, am I coming out?
Yes, very well.
Yeah, you can never you can never get Biafra with soldiers that are indisciplined. Do you know what it means to come on social media and start talking about your government? Don't you have people you can reach out to? Don't you have people you can direct you have those people that are in command who are in charge of security? You are calling the DPM, and if she's busy not to answer your call, you come on social media and start talking rubbish that you call her. How many soldiers have come to say that they called Tinubu on phone that Tinubu did not answer their call, and because of that they come on social media and start saying it? Indiscipline. These are what we said. These guys should get educated. These guys educated, may BSc, may bro master degree. Just because we are on the move to actualize something, you call president on phone or vice president on phone, he did not pick your call, and then within the so that they can reach out to him or her. You come on social media and start, submitting voice message. Let it be on record. I have done this. I've called you. This is indiscipline, insubordination. Who are you? Because you are privileged to work. How many? Okay, just let me give for instance, for you to know what discipline is all about. Do you know that most soldiers who were sent on assignment and they brought out their face and make a video to mock their CDS or whatever? I hope you know that they were set on court martial because you are not supposed to do it. It is not allowed. How many Northern Korean soldiers, with all the things they are passing through, will come and do video and so Jim, this thing you are doing? How many of them? How many Iranian soldiers? We are on the push for survival, and any little thing, anybody that needs something and that thing is not given to him immediately, you will do video, you will do voice message and throw in the media or throw in the outside. Then tomorrow you come back and you want that person to work with you. Who does that? Indiscipline, insubordination. How can you look at somebody who is your source of, maybe let me say, who is canvassing for your livelihood? Because if we survive and get Biafra tomorrow, these guys that are fighting will not be thrown to the bin. Their life will change for better. How can you look at somebody who is craving for your survival, for your well-being? Any little thing, if the thing you are looking for does not happen the way you want it, or is not given to you immediately, you record voice message and throw to the open, and you call yourself a soldier. What kind of soldier are you? You must be disciplined to be a soldier fighting for freedom. If you are not a good soldier. Do you know what Biafran soldiers passed through during Biafran war? If that this makeup or whoever that is sending message to Chikodele, go and read books. Know what they passed through. I had a grandfather who said you have also at a point where there is no water, you drink your urine. You drink your urine. These stories were told after the war, and not that they put it on paper and start using it against Ojukwu, that you are not supplying anything. Do you know many? What they used to fight Nigerian war was just if they kill one Nigerian soldier, they will use that was how some of them got their gun. Nothing was given to them. And here, people are trying to do, if the thing is not given to you the way you want, you make voice message. It's just this is pure indiscipline and insubordination, my brother. So you think if you do it this way, since she did not give me what I want, let us bring her down. You are wasting your time. You can't do it. After all, is makeup the only commander? I had somebody who said on this thing, Elijah told God, I am the only prophet. God will say, you are lying. Don't say it again. More than 6,000, you are just one. More than 6,000. Even is it Obadiah or what? Even Ahab's servant who came to meet Elijah on his way back. That guy fears God and saved a lot of prophets. This is another person God was using in the house of Ahab, the wicked king, under the watch of Jezebel. This guy had the mind to bring in prophets of God, hide them, and was giving them bread, giving them food from the king's kitchen. And Elijah thought it was only him. He's Jacob the only commander. The Igwe Butuzo thought without him, nothing, even everything would have been rubbished. The rest of them gentle them. You can't. We have had people tougher than you, Igwe Butuzo. The other one that these guys, the DOS planned and killed. This what is that his name? This one man squad that he can go anywhere. He goes. Is Igwe Butuzo? Can he measure with him? These people left and people still replace them. So when Igwe Butuzo thought without him nothing will happen. Look at this. What this woman is doing now is that the more you look, the less you see. It's just, let's get this silently, and he's pushing harder. Imagine for the first time, the issue of Biafra is being mentioned more than it used to be. You know that the Biafran government, they are doing their underground work, they are doing wonderfully well. You don't just because you think Chikodele she messes up, you send her voice message so that she can use it to come and play saga.
Yeah.
So you record voice message, you send it to Chikodele. Okay, look at what is happening now. Do you know that it is open now that it is Dr. Agi who go 247? They are the ones sponsoring this. What is it? This one that writes nonsense. Is it Uzagalobi or whatever he calls it? What is it? Yeah, you do know that is Dr. Agi and go 247 and all these fallout people that they are the people that went behind to sponsor that guy to be writing all this rubbish. Because one of his write-up now, Dr. Agi shared one of his.
That's why anytime he writes, we share it.
Anytime he writes, we share it. And Dr. Agi has joined Ugo to be sharing his write-up now. Dr. Agi. Oh. So you know that these are gossips that were in the government. These were all repentant, saboteurs that was in the government. When anything is done in the secret, they put it out in the open. Who knows some of the things that would happen? They were the one even secretly. Because when Ugo, you had Ugo said, I used to call Dr. Agi. He has said it on his broadcast. There is communication, and their communication is just, what do we do? They are using this one now that is writing secretly. You will not know that is them. Now the thing is not paving way. Dr. Agi has joined to use that platform to share it. Everything they are doing is, let us see. Okay, let me ask you, this lobbying of Nigeria, do you know those they are lobbying? Do you know those they are lobbying? Do you know those money? Do you know what they are lobbying? Do you know what it's meant for? Do you know how far the money is going? Some of them are these things you are seeing among them. These things you are seeing among them. I wonder, a whole Dr. Agi, somebody, you left. And
I never see woman where I like that woman. No. And
that woman
is this useless woman. No.
Yes.
This useless woman. No.
I never liked her. I saw her from beginning as a sabo. Go and watch our fundraise, when we gather for ID card and something is going well. Go and watch fundraising when she was there. When the money is coming, watch how she will be in a hurry to go. That woman, I saw her from beginning that she's a sabo, but I didn't want to say anything. I will do video about her.
Only this thing she did, to write a letter and sack this woman is what made me to like her. Believe me, because the thing really entered this woman's body.
Let me tell you, this thing is that they know that, you see, Ugo is like a man that gossip more than a woman. If you watch Ugo have gone to this guy in Finland. What is his name? The one that Chikodli videoed sometime in a Finland court. Uche. Do you know that Ugo went secretly? He has said it. He tried everything possible to pull Uche out. He said, Uche, Uche said yes. PM is in support of what she's doing. That was the answer Uche gave him. And the idiot came on social media to say it. So Ugo, Do you know Ugo, Dr. Agi? They are in contact. Even I'm not surprised about this praise. This guy now that is okay, a praise, you resigned or you went out. Now you moved into criminality. You want to start sharing ID card or producing ID card when you are not with USB government. Is it not criminality? Is it not criminality? Now these guys are in contact. So for Dr. Agi to have the effrontery to share the write-up of this hungry man in Germany. In fact, do you know that the other platform we're discussing, it was part of USB government, those people with Simon Ekpa, that sponsored this guy to come over to Germany when he was nearly killed when DOS was looking for him. These were people. See, that opens my eyes to know. Do you know in our villages, all those people that went to school through community effort, they are the people messing up. Go and watch them. If you trace them, these were people
True talk.
People that were weeding, doing laborer, contributed money to sponsor them to school from Nigerian school to abroad. They are the people, the worst human being you can ever see. Do you know why? They never labored for what they have. They don't know what it means to go to university.
Very,
It was
very
offered
important
to
point
them.
you are making here. That is
It
true.
was offered to them. Yes.
That is true.
Offered to them. It was offered to them. Education was offered. These were people. Their family, they don't even have house. See, those days in the family, I don't know, Hobo Lion, if you grow in the village. Do you know in the village, there are people, their house is like, they use what we call this abba. They use it to hold it. They only cook there. There is no coverage. It doesn't have wall. In the night, Papa will go and sleep here. Mama will go and sleep in their house. Women will, those intermarry villages that intermarry. The mother will take the children to their own house and sleep. The father will find a way to sleep. In the morning, they'll come out. They will come out to the main compound, but there is no house there. They will only cook, eat, find a way from evening. You see, and the villagers now saw, let us give these people hope. Community effort. They now see a child. Pick that child, take him to primary, take him to secondary, take him to university, even sponsor them abroad. Go and check all of them. Go and check. I have them in my village. None of them have come back to say thank you. None of them have come back to say, you see, from this source where I was raised to become this doctor, become this lawyer, I must raise other people. None of them. In my own village, none of them. It is just the like of this what I don't know his name that is writing this thing that Dr. Agi and Lugo is sharing. Is he Uzaganobi? I don't know his name. You see those people. That guy came to abroad through the effort of this Biafran government. Members of government contributed to rescue him. Now he is fighting those that the finger that once fed him, and to the shame of Dr. Agi. Maybe he think that Ugo is not doing enough. The voice of Ugo is not enough. The voice of Chiko Deliciocha is not doing enough. Let me use my platform as Dr. Age. If I share it now, the next 2 weeks, Ngozi will collapse. But one thing I always say, if Dr. Ngozi Orabeze have come with deception to deceive Biafrans, siphon the contributions they are making, it will not go down well with her. But if this woman is making her contribution, doing everything possible, having sleepless nights, going meeting upon meeting that she cannot come to tell us to bring Biafra, the thing I say always and I'll continue to say is, may God give her wings to fly. May God give her eagle wings to keep flying. In fact, when these attacks come, may God give her wings and wings and the wings and the wings to fly above this common standard.
Amen.
To fly above all this nonsense. For the truth is that nobody can get it perfect. Nobody in this life can get it perfect. But there is something this woman said on Saturday. She said that she discovered success earlier
Yes.
She discovered success. Go and listen to her broker. He said she saw this success now that they use him to be canvassing. Very PA to Simon Ekpa. Now PA to Simon Ekpa has sabotaged Simon Ekpa, and they went and they voted a criminal to be a PM. Dr. Ngozi said, I saw this man earlier before every other person, and I sidelined him. So this is just the thing. We have a lot of in-house enemies. That is just the thing. I established it in that Kai report platform. That do you know the problem of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa? Mazi
the enemy within. The enemies within.
The enemies within. You see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was looking for 100 men. He could not. Mazi Simon Ekpa, just imagine numbers of people that surround even the aged ones. Agadi Wanye, Agadi Woke, that Biafrans will say yes. Even one was called Mama Biafra. One was seen as, okay, because you are an elderly person, be the conflict and resolution committee chairman, because we have seen you. You can use your wealth of experience to settle things so that our matter will not wash our dirty linen outside. Imagine, these are people, so elderly people, you can do better, do the work of elderly. You, Mama, you can do with your experience. We never knew that those people were unrepentant criminals, seasoned ones that can never change. Imagine a woman said, I know her, she's a Fulani woman. You now come again and say, how you know her to be a Fulani woman was in the dream, that you met her in the dream and she was speaking. Imagine just cheap.
Are you serious?
Cheap.
I never
Yes.
heard that one.
Go and listen to her last thing with Sia Rusi and the rest of that. Was the last thing she said. That because people have been telling her to come and prove how this woman is a Fulani woman. She now said no. That how she come to know, or how she conclude that she's a Fulani woman, is that she saw her in the dream and she was talking to her. And Dr. Ngozi Abeze was responding in Hausa language, and that made her to get convinced in the dream, not in the physical. Convinced that this Ngozi Abeze is a Fulani woman. That is her proof. That is the only proof she has. And imagine the idiotic criminal called Elias, put it in her write-up. Imagine that fantastic criminal.
Mazi, Elias one, if kwesịrị ịma o fili gị pen, nwaanyị ka nwaanyị mere achụpụ ya, so ọ na-efili gị pen.
Yeah, I know. The thing is that this is just obvious. Yeah, imagine them, all of them. Just watch all of them. I told them that anybody following Ogekere is 100% anti-Simon Ekpa.
Yes.
They are just anti-Simon Ekpa. And they had up that opportunity, and that is why they are pushing everything fast. And now they have arrived to where they've been driving to, and that is the worst thing. You see, when we say get enlightened, people don't understand. Okay, Kerry, some of us live in Europe and first world country, but we are not civilized. We are not wise politically. Okay, Kerry is an idiotic politician. He's not wise. If he was wise, he would be more relevant to be where he was than where he is now. Because it is obvious. People have come to say, oh, is that what you've been doing? And so all these things we've been saying is true. So he had proving us right that he's a criminal. He's looking for what he's not qualified for. That is the act of a criminal. A criminal will always hunger, long, and go for what he's not qualified for. What he's not qualified in any way for. He's not qualified for what he's going for. So he's doing everything possible to lobby his way into what he's not qualified for. So you get it. So when you talk about these guys or former men on ground, or former men on ground, you see these ones that Dr. Ngozi Abeze they're organizing, going for training and all that. You can see them. The first thing she started doing was to let them understand what discipline is all about. Train them. If you're a military officer, Number one thing is that you must be disciplined. If you are not going to be a soldier. Yes, anywhere in the world, anywhere. So our own issue will not be different. You ask somebody for $1,000 or ask for 500, it was not given to you immediately. Let me tell you, Mazi Humble Lion, I made a pledge. I'm just saying this thing in the media so that people will understand. I made a pledge, but I didn't know how to redeem that pledge, and that pledge is still with me. But somebody who went there will say, I had 20 a gemma, I had 50 a gemma. But do you know many people that are not redeeming that money? And I'm one of I am one of them. I am looking for the avenue. I'm looking for the avenue to redeem this pledge. He's telling on me.
Mazi, listen to me. You don't know what these boys used to do. All these men on ground before. If it's time of fundraising, these boys will come online calculating how much people are giving, how much people are donating. That's how they used to do before. Any time fundraising, you will see them. They are watching the fundraising, calculating how much is coming.
These things are money. They are money on paper. Money on paper is not money on hand. There is a difference between cash at hand and cash on paper. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Those things pharmacist Dan will write. Pharmacist Dan will write. Then when you go back, go and check from what you have written. Okay, you have written 5,000, but what you are having is 2,000. These are how these things work. But a myopic mind, somebody, a mediocre, can never align with what we are talking. He will always, a mediocre will argue, will say it's a lie, will say it's this. But if you have been in any organization, maybe a club or church, let me say, for instance, that was what stopped me from making pledge in the church. If I go to church, no matter how you press me, I will never make a pledge. That issue of saying something, people that will give us 200, 500, I don't do it. Do you know why? If I do it and something happens that I'm not able to redeem it, I become indebted to the system. And anytime you are, what about that money you promised the other day? That is wrong, is embarrassing. So sometimes I give you what I know I can give. So if you have been in any organization, it happens like that. Okay, now imagine in a church. I go to church. Let me use church for instance. There is a project, and that project is 100,000 naira. Let's take for instance, and people, on the course of announcement, we had on paper 200,000, but when you go to cash, what we have is 50,000. But to somebody who is in the church, who did not even donate anything, they have gotten more than enough. So when they come tomorrow to say, please, let us try to make sure that this project, and somebody will rise, and what of the 200,000? We say, we got more than 200,000. Say, when you go on paper, it's 200,000. But when you go to cash, it is 50,000. It's not even up to what we need to settle the problem. This is one thing that these guys on ground don't understand. They don't understand it that way. And this is why when I talk about discipline, I'm serious about discipline. How many governments in the world, do you know court martial against this social media that somebody will say, look at where we are, I'm not eating food, you do yourself video, immediately you will be arrested. Immediately. You don't expose government. You must protect your government first. Because that is why you sworn oath of allegiance. This is one mistake these are guys are doing. And now, you see, they are acting as if they are bought over. Somebody is telling them to do this, their target. You see this progress that USB is making now. They are, you see, Dr. Agi, they are ganging up through every means now to make sure. Their problem is that it goes on, they will never get it right. We will never be alive and allow her get this thing right. That is their problem. He says, so the way they start here is not working. They go from here, you go, wait, I will come and dispose, I will come and dispose, Ugo come and dispose now. He started talking rubbish, it's not working. The other one, Faceless Unite, have gone underground. Asigurobi or whatever he comes himself, the seer that cannot see himself have disappeared. The Isiocha said, I'm the only one. Isiocha is doing her best. So what they're doing, like, did she think that the voice message of whatever, whoever that said that in, can do anything? Even that guy is to me, he is foolish. I'll have to say that. As a soldier, you should not do that. Because there are many members of the cabinet you can reach out to quietly. And even if it's a personal problem, it will be solved. It would be solved. Because I know why these guys are coming out. Maybe what he is asking for had not been offered to him. And they think he can call the president direct. The president did not pick my call. You now do a voice message and throw to the outside. Which country does that, my brother? That is my question. I wish that soldier could hear, whoever he is can hear this, what I'm saying. I want to ask him, which soldier on earth, tell me the country. Even this Nigeria we are calling zoo doesn't do that. Which soldier will do that? Now, if you bring that to your government down, which government will support you tomorrow? USB government, that is the only government. Okay, Kere now is with his company. We have seen that he's the president of Brigade, the one he forged document for. That is his company, and that his company has fallen already. I don't even hear from Aqua, Mr. Aqua. I don't know if that one is, if he's still on holidays, because it belongs I hear from him. I'm not on his platform anyway. I don't join him. Now, this is the only place where you get what you want, and each time you think you make voice message and send to, what will Ada Diorama offer? One is such a, I'm sorry, calling. I don't call her that. I call her by her name because she's not what me addressing her is. If it's even a taboo from where I'm coming from, because I'm a custodian. You don't call a last born Ada in my place, so I don't know the kind of Ada she is.
Asatina said that is her studio name. That is her content name.
Okay. That's her content name. Well, that man thinks that Chikodele, if you send the voicemail to Chikodele, see, I have always said it. I don't know if I've said it on this platform. Anybody identifying with Chikodele will go down. I said it in a Mazezedo's platform. Yes, Chikodele, if you grow in the village, do you know this? There is this leaf. There is something we call it in agriculture. I've forgotten. If you touch it, the akwụkwọ will close. If you just touch it, Chikodele will touch and die. Chikodele is touch and die. That is what she is. That is what we call that thing. So, yeah, thank you. When we are coming back from school or going to farm, we use it to play. So Chikodele is. Yes, now but that's when you touch it, we will like it so much. We touch it within seconds it will open. So Chikodele is touch and die. Go and check everybody she has touched. They are all dead. She in fact, she was even the one that destroyed the Ogekere company. I went to CRUC and touched it. That one died. Touch Remy Juice died. Touch
Faceless United today.
Special Unite have gone. That one is gone. That he touched that one died. He went on the ground, touched any commander Chikodele had contact with. Go and check all of them. All of them that had contact with Chikodele, they are all gone. Touch and die, woman. So that guy coming to take on the platform, thinking what is he trying to achieve? Okay, Chikodele will now host a fundraising for him particularly or for his command. What is he trying to achieve? So this is why when we tell people to get wise, they don't understand. They think because we are in a struggle, you can do anything.
Maz, there is one man that this Chikodele destroy. Yeah? I'm even crying about that man up to the moment. Anytime I remember that man, I'm started crying. The man named Iko Tuonye. This woman destroyed that man because the man traveled to France with train to meet her in person. That's after that man have never remained the same in his life.
Are you serious?
I swear, Iko Tuonye.
Kai, I said nobody. Do you know what that was? Thank God for Mazi Simon. This man asked her, who are you working for? Who are you working for, this woman? Because he don't, despite all this name calling, but the man still have the audacity of God and say, who are you? Forget about these names you are calling me. Who are you working for? You understand? So it's not even difficult for us to know that Chikodi is working for somebody. That job is a job. She's doing her job. She's paid for it, whether we believe it or not. But in a short while, the truth will come out. You see how that fair lady that used to speak for Mazen Namdeka, that DOS used against Mazen Simon, that fair lady, I don't know her platform name.
Linda.
Is it Linda? The one that Chikod living exposed that Ohaneze contacted them.
Linda Kanu, right? Lillian, either Linda. It's Linda, yes.
So that Ohaneze so when that lady started working for somebody, she moved away, was not even talking about Mazen Namdekalu again. That the lady even later regretted working for DOS against Simon Ekpa. She even used her platform also. So these are the things. All these things, in a short while, the secret shall be made known to us. These are the things they are doing. These are what are doing. See? So no problem. I wish Dr. Ngozi the best. God give her wings to fly, and she must fly. Thank you.
We say thank you so much. Nnoduchi nwa God, ndewo. Oduchi ndewo. Ezinne ndewo, Ezinne Oduchi ndewo. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself because ekwem n'ihi gị stop Maazị na-ekwu okwu so that ka gị nwa kwuo before the studio ya agbapụ gị. Unmute yourself. Ọ gbapụna. Maazị ikwuchanụ na ka m kpọzie this thing abi.
But you don't want to pick my call.
Yeah, call them.
When I started this, I told you that I can't for you to know that God sent me, not man. You understand? I told you that what I will fight for you is what I will fight for Nnamdi Kanu. And you don't reach the turn of Nnamdi Kanu. You want to make me to keep silent on it, which I said no. You went ahead and closed my command, thinking that if you close my command, I will stop. But let him be on record that first to do know the pain. I'm on ground fighting. You are not giving us anything in defense. I talk, you want to silence me, Thunder, General Vate want to silence me. You know that is not possible. They try to silence Onyendu, Nigeria. They do not. A freedom fighter cannot silence it. They try to silence Amaneba. They couldn't. Not you can silence me in this era. All the generals in the USB, you are not giving them any arm. You are not giving them any money for feeding. If one asks, you remove them. One asks, you remove them. You went ahead. You don't even bring my matter to cabinet. He say he remove me. He carry my commander of my state, put for my command. But you think that USB is yours. You can do anything you want.
Imagine.
Oh, Chineke nyekwelu aka. Chineke nyere aka nne m. Eziokwu ka m gwara gị. Makwa na Biafra we spirit. Emejọrọ gị in any miss. I would like you to play this voice to anybody in the world. Even though if my leader come, if my father come, play am say na me nwaka nnya of Biafra land aka Jofochukwu gwara ụdị okwu a. If PM come out play it because your pattern this time around is not acceptable.
Nnoduchi, go ahead and talk to Biafra.
Yeah, Mazi Humble, Oluchi Nwagodo Wodogu. Well, you see, my brother, I will only go okwe. Okwe so na-eme ya obi ọjọọ. Na ihe a ndị a onye ma na-akọ Thunder, you see, nwanne echegidere m echiche ya na after gị na Biafra TV bere ha kwuchi okwu. Also, he called me also, we are talking, I begin to reflect. Maazị, ihe a ndị a na-eme the completely out of context. This man na-ekwu okwu now, I have been opportune, Maazị, to be in several meetings with Dr. Ngozi Orabeze before he dissolved all defense. I not go na countless meetings. This woman, priority here was her men. And don't turn down and one here completely fallacy.
Oh, sabotage. Sabotage. Oh, sabotage.
Yes.
Sabotage.
Yes, sabotage. And again, I na-ekwu ihe eji arụ ọrụ ngwa ọrụ. O kwesịrị ịma that after oge nkere kpọrọ ndị a, ngwa ọrụ niile, amọrị niile, ha nwaji ya.
Yes.
Ha nwaji everything. And mgbe e bidoro this new people, ihe a na-emeziwo, a na-agbalị na-achọrọ ha mkpụrụ osisi. Ọ wee weta azụrụ. Ọwụhụ Thunder na-akọ nonsense here. Ọma na-enweghị nri supply. Ọma, he knows. He just thought ihe kpọrọ ahụ sabotage. This people na-ekwu na this woman anaghị ege ntị. Nwanne, I'm still here to understand her because in several meetings anyị na-enwe, this woman when that agani the state commanders, my county commanders, sometimes they want to shut some people, from not expressing, what they're looking for. When they dare you, I still recall sometimes in a meeting, I told me when you're in charge of them, then up to I think you asking me sure na Dr. Obese must let you talk. You must bring it to her table. And this man must address everything and everybody will understand it. The only person all those days I name a particular man.
Sorry, yeah, about there. Mazi Biagashi, Mazi, Biagashi, Nohute.
In the government, we can't be like a zoo. That's what I promise you. We cannot be like a zoo. We are different people altogether. So this voice now, if in this world, you go know that God sent me for this mission, not man. And I'm told you, me, if I don't come for this, I don't go enter. I never go war lose, and I go fight this fight.
Even ugbu a na-atụzi ụjọ ịra nwaanyị ajadi, so that ihe gburu di ya hapụ igbu gị. Akwụ na anụ, a na-atụzi ụjọ na ịrazi nwaanyị ajadi, so that ihe gburu di ya hapụ igbu gị. Mazi, go ahead.
Yeah, how would this here and the new system so amaham ebe ha she wete this notion na Dr. Abesa na agent. Amaham ebe ha she wete this which Dr. Abesa is that? Which one are the two? Dr. Abesa or who two? Nna awụrụ na amaham onye nwaanyị awụ na-esobe many meetings so ị na-akọrọ m ma mgbe ekpesịrị ndị Ọhamadike steeti When the meeting now almost 8 hours, the whole day. Why are you bad? No, you're blood happy. Kedidi, ya mama bashe with this notion now. Why you have or when you say me, I say, I got him me or teacher, or when on a again, or we here we're again. I am still yet to understand this madness. I'm telling you. Kedin here, we were talking, Yasenburg, and go time. Why people should know that this woman is commander in chief. Are we able to on a table? Give us game, man. We able to these people should know that things doesn't work. That things cannot always go your own way. So again, let me address makeup. One, and the makeup wherever they were before. How about going ahead when now? Because you know that there are man akọiri ha nụga ya ha hụga ya. For ya we wepụta ọdụ send dara ya one, you say no. O gosigo na ọ dịghị honest, ọ dịghị sincere. Kedu ndị ọ chọrọ reconcile with? All of them, nga ahụ prime minister ha kwụ deceive ha. Ogechukwu Nkere. Because ahụ m ebe ọ na-eme PM acknowledge. Optra no support Oge Nkere, but they have to come and pay allegiance to United States of Biafra government. Yamaha na ha mabe na Simon Nobi. I am using this platform to say it to all of them that Obato Obie worldwide who know na USB.
Yes, man.
And that he won't apology to anybody.
There's no apology.
So yeah, ọwụrụ na ha ọbata obi ewu onye ha chọrọ, they should know na ha ga-abịakwa pay allegiance to United States of Biafran government under Dr. Ngozi Orabueze.
Ọbata obi can never be.
So no, yes, exactly, yes. So why are they myopic like them? So we have unity. Ya were na-achọ unity gị were dose ndọrọ Adadora mma. Adadora mma wụ onye ewe ozugbo o kwuchiri okwu unity, the next thing o kwuru si na Chineke ọsọ mene ya elevate na ngozi adana. Ọ onye gị na agwade onye isi na
ihe agbapụrụ ya chai ihe agbapụrụ ya o ihe agbapụrụ ya.
Till my leader come out. That's what I promise you. It does not matter how I take fight them. It does not matter. But anyhow I take fight them, fight na fight. All one thing you will know that at the end we will win and Biafra will come. If you like, you come and enjoy. If you not like, you can stay abroad because you're already enjoying with your Peking them. Where you go feed chop the food. And I go feed chop the food. So only for men no kwa. Na agere ya ka ike vera. Men no na agere ka ike vera. Achom ka play this voice na-enye gị now to the world. Make them see how I take wrong you. I did we dey meeting, he say you no go free use money wey you go take feed your family. Feed men wey go feed do something.
Man get the street.
You know, na person now. How many person go this that time? Ụmụ nwoke na-agadi akwụkwọ. Men nọ n'ime ọfịa. Ị na-acha ka ịgba silence. Na nne m imetekwa ya o. Nso na imetere ọ dịkwa ntị njọ, bụtọ na mmụọ asụgo m ka ela arụsara na aka na abụ ka eji ebi. Ela ọ bụ na arụsara na aka na abụ ka eji ebi. Onye mere nji wee kpọba gị. Ọ nwekwa iwe ọzọ. Ya akwụkwọ na anyị nọ na street na-akpagharị. Enwere ka ọ si adị. Anyị nọ mgbe ebi ebi. O nwere ebe ya eme anyị ama mma anyị ma mfu efu. You understand? O nwere ebe nji aka atụba ngị so nne m emene nke ị na-eme. Ụbọchị ịkpọkwara m agwakwara m ga-agwa. Si gị na ọ bụ na ife mme odogo njọ. Go gbaghara ma na emego m ya ememe gị o. Na me tell the governor say you no go fit use money wey they take feed your pikin to sponsor us. And our leader got to life years imprisonment. It's silent to Ulombo Nezi. It's not possible. It's not possible. You don't know how, you don't want to cater how men do survive. You don't want to know. If you mother, we bomb Biafra, and men they perish like this, they hold men, they hold your general, Mujeri. You don't want to know how the guy want to come out. Hey, didn't they pay me? I know they sleep well. That's why I leave you. Make you do your thing where you want to do. If person cannot give you advice how to follow, so this thing will quick come. I don't know. But
Hello,
all the
Master
trust
Humble.
I laid on you.
Master Humble. You know, some of these guys are behind a member insult. And a woman didn't like an meeting.
Yes.
You see what he said. Now, Dr. Ngoza was saying, I got a jiri, egoya jiri, feed women on ground. Dr. Ngoza was saying, okay, Dr. Ngoza, okay, can no here can you? Maybe she must have explained to you that Leno T said, see, from what this guy only point, he has not said any one thing that this woman did. During the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Mazen Simon, during Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Ikonso was not even only arrested but was killed during Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. During Mazen Simon Ekpa, the same thing. Even Mazen Simon Ekpa said it to me that he is losing his men steady, but the fight continues. So why all these things as if only Dr. Ngozi Abeze is happening? So these are guys without discipline. Play here the voice message in the whole world. Then tomorrow, no. Ota that the other play, or that man may no fundraising and send to you. Check out the link may fundraising and send to you. So the truth from what that Oga just said, these are guys that will come to meeting and maybe the particular request here or what they are requesting, when it is not given to them the way they maybe, those days I in school. Those days when we were in school in the village, I don't know if you agree in the village. Maybe I say auntie said we should bring 10 naira. Then your mom give you 5 naira. So give auntie 5 naira. You understand? That tomorrow or next tomorrow, after Nkwo market, I will make it up. If you see, do you know what most of us do that time? If you don't complete that money, we're not going to school. Are you getting what I'm saying? But this person have said, give this one to auntie. Let me go to Nkwo market tomorrow. Then the next day, I will give you the remaining money. That's exactly what this guy is expressing here. Is except somebody who is listening to him doesn't have to analyze, or is either this or he had been pushed out in another dimension to see what you are. And this is that same guy. That's this guy talking this rubbish now of men who do this one. He's not even talking about how they come out. This was the same guy that the other men, their triple general, nearly killed, if not Dr. Ngozi Abeze. Dr. Ngozi raised alarm, give order, and told that Igwe Butozo that if anything happens to this guy, that he's giving them 24 hours. And within the time that Dr. Ngozi gave order, they released this guy. This guy came on video and was thanking USB government. Look at him now. Maybe all those things, he think is an opportunity for him to become everything, to become Trump, become everything, to become everything in the system. Are you getting? This mind. This guy with intentions. Maybe what he's looking for, thinking you'll be maybe Dr. Ngozi Abeze's most loved. He doesn't know that woman is wise. That woman knows what he's doing.
Once only word or brain.
Yes. Why better psychology where are you coming from? A woman that treats people with psych problem. So in read psychology, when you talk, she knows where you're coming from. She says something that he said from day one. She spotted success. You understand? And put him by the side. Then that Biafran can now see the evidence that these people are not real, but they surrounded Obatobe because it was going well. The going was very, very well. It was orderly. Oga was organizing things. It was going. There was money. If they give success will cut his own and give the other ones what he wants to give. Then this woman said she spotted this guy. Now look at him, the PA to Obatobi. Look at what he's doing. Look at him. The other one, they call check. I have joined CRUC. I don't know. This is how they are walking around looking for where they will be placed on a monthly or weekly payment, exactly like DOS. The agitation, let the agitation continue, because in agitation we will make more gain than in freedom. These are part of just even this guy that is sending this message now to him. Let us continue to be playing this agitation on ground, men on ground. Let it be only us. They don't want anything freedom that will make the system balanced. You see, most of them, this is why when this woman talk about decentralization, by decentralization, do you know that you recruit more people? When the people of Ikumesa and the rest of them are Obambala, they go. If generally people representing Obambala in the general camp was 5, when they go to their state, they will be 50. They will be 50. That is the gain, is the benefit, is the essence of decentralization. Here we have grassroots mobilization. You now go to your place, mobilize your people. Then it helps the security as well. And somebody said, no, it must be. Then we were asking on this platform, is Okigwe and Olo the only place in Biafra? Is Okigwe and the Olo? When you mention Okigwe and Olo, that is the only place Biafra will start, and it will start there and end there.
Yeah, Mazi Legend.
Is he back?
Yes.
Okay, let him continue.
Continue, Mazi. Go ahead.
Or more?
Yeah, go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Ihe m chọrọ ikwu n'ihe gbasara this thunder. Mana sometimes ndị mmadụ ọ ya laa ofeke olofu onye gwụrụ ya enu. Yetago. And onye na-ama na ọ ga-abụ eze. Echie ya, onye na-ama na ọ ya abụ ọzọ, echie ya ọzọ. Ọgbara ọla ọzọ mana isi mana ntị mana ụkwụ. Yetago. How about that now? This our DPM, this guy now call this nonsense on a corner. How about no save ya? Bono no.
I swear.
I didn't show no. You have to back it and na call it on.
My mother only aquaturu ne.
This thunder no. Okare the Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost, how about you?
Okay, the Holy Ghost, man, the Holy Ghost got down because Mboji Motomo call or support all the truth or the go late. If you get because about that number is no support the truth. Oche in your command to release this thunder. Ocha kwa yamu ya gesu e don't know where now.
I swear.
Oh, you na chegwa thunder bo. Osna onwe ilu oto osna na ya da atu egwu iji na nwa ya ajado. But more na choose come go that na DPM my akarigo mmadu ekwe na azu na arakwa nne ya.
Yes.
So obodo na DPM my akwụsị ike. Ma meeting niile ọ na-aga, ma ndị ọ na-ese ndozi, ma ndị nwanyị ọ na-arahụ ụra, ha che na ọ dị izi mmadụ ịnọ na this kind position. Ma na control everything. Side nwanyị ka ọ bụ. Kwesịrị ọnọ ojije. This guy do not take care. Emma boy is sitting the most then in way you onwe where to lay because you don't know what is saying. I'm a man who go uche. Ebe ose bunuru gi na no long. Then where the power is here onye ki na-ekwuta omemu ya ịma no ide agwo nwere eziokwu. And the one mgbe ga-ewere ihe eji ama n'ụlọ were ya ma ezi ihe ahụ inu ka ọ bụ. Anyị ha ewere ihe anyị eji wee dozie ime ụlọ were ya dozie outside. Ọ bụ ihe niile ụlọ na aka anyị enye ụlọ that moment. Because I believe that now our DPM we can enye ya kọrọ esi ya nwee ndidi na ego aka adịbe mmanụ nwee ndị a ga-enyere ego ligoro chua. But being that no feel good at that power abago ya aka Because you know, many of people now fight for the Biafra, either not a fight for position or not a fight or just go every time. And the freedom fighters are bro like that. That is why Nandikal USA, a hungry man equals a freedom fighter.
I swear,
That's hungry. Hungry, he may he negotiate, he go negotiate because of in a chop, or teach game go. He focuses in that fighting in a fight. One here, many of them now are fall out. And I had my hair because of here, Jirega, didn't have shown you higher cartoon. Can we support us if people like them get actually ego? Much if we na ihe ụta na uwe eze adị eju afọ enwere onye ọbụla ụpụta n'eze ga aka anụ nke tara taba n'ime afọ these people this thunder ebe ọ na because anga is day otu o si dị m yesterday mana emecha nke a ma onwe m down thunder ebe ọ na na jee jiri onwe gị jụọ ajụjụ were onwe gị wee mee atụ ka ebe ị kwesịrị ịnọ na ị kwesịrị ịnọ n'ala nke dị ndụ ị kwesịrị ịnọ n'ala nke ndị nwụrụ anwụ ka onye mere ka ọ dị possible ọ bụ eziokwu na Chineke mere ebere dị ndụ a because a ga-ewere all the whole glory nye Dr. Ngozi Arabeze but from mmadụ ka Chineke ji arụ ọrụ Chineke ji ya wee rụọ ọrụ wee save your life ịpụta kịta na 10k asịzi ya ahụ ihu extend na-eme program iche na ụwa nke ya dị na mma ọ ka adịrọ mma because ị gazi na to destroy ọ bụzi ihe nkwu ka a na-eme and mgbe ọnwụ na mmadụ bidoro ime ụdị omume a ma akwada na mmụọ ala aha ọ data ọfọ ahụ iji or whatever you feel obu ya power is going
Maazị onye ọbụla dị ọfọ just that ọfọ maka onye ji ya
yes onye ọna ji ọfọ and ọfọ ije bụ ezigbo omume na-eme and efu eziokwu kwuo ekatọrọ mmadụ ibe gị because of one thing or the other reason why ndị eme this iwu anyị short attack oge ọbụla bụ ị na-anya na ihe ọ na-eme ifu na ọ bịara mmebi enwe m ike wetere eme ya attack without evidence mana ọ dịtụ ihe ọ na-eme kwuchi akpọgbo m ya na phone yọọ ya si ya biko Adanne stop all this thing ọjụ. Then she provoked me. So I need to fight because I'm fighting for my life. Other than Biafra, I got man over Indonesia, which I can hammer. Many people now outside. Oh, na Biafra the Buma today. The mother I have outside didn't know. Man didn't know Imenga. Man didn't no sofa. Man didn't na beha. So thunder. Oti is way with this thing. Akakwa man Egypt again. Ọ bụ eziokwu na amana nke si n'ọnụ mara nke si n'ike o nwere onye ga-enwe trust n'ebe ino again and a na-agwa our cabinet na our government both the governor of that state onye ọ na-ahịa aka n'anya ma that na enemy abatagokwa unu nso
I swear
enemy abatago unu nso because all fight na to call him back ọ ga-ekwe o nwere ike sef udele ga-ake ya mma that individual book of Egbu and this kind of people now those enemy na Nigeria got use now we fight one. So you people need to be careful because ebe ọbụna edobere a na-azụ ihe ọbụla bụ anụmanụ ma ihe ọkụkọ ma ọ bụ ewu all of a sudden ahụhụ arịrị abata n'ime ebe a ụmụ ewu ahụ ma ụmụ ọka ya na-etikwa mgba every minute. So governor of that state the one who the commander now ọkwa nọ ndị nọmbe ọ bụ that na that look for my own advantage to you people now because na manazu na ngoga I have my phone.
Ndewo. Mazi legend your final submission so that let me take care of my daughter.
Yeah,
Mazi
Humble Lion, just like the last speaker said, I think if there's anybody or anybody linked to USB government, we are not part of the cabinet, but we deliberate on issues. And I know that most of our points here, when they listen to us, they can pick some of them and, take it to bank. Yeah, so I think from what Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, the bold step he took last time exposed Igwe Butuzo very, very, very well. You know, that suspension. In fact, it was that suspension that triggered Ugo. We now begin to see from where Ugo 247 and his likes were coming from. That thing broke their bones. Now, I think Dr. Ngozo Rabeze and the cabinet should go in-house and look at this. A disciplinary action should be taken on this guy because what he has done is an act. It is called act of insubordination. It is indiscipline. This is an insult. And this was a man who has forgotten that would have been a dead person, like the last speaker said, if not this same Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, who came out on air, did everything humanly possible to make sure that he's alive when they nearly, bite him like they did to Holy Ghost. So we are trying to let him know if he had discovered another path to follow, another way he thinks good to him, he can gently follow it than coming out indirectly from whoever that is pushing him to make this voice note. This voice note, we know about it. It is not today. In fact, he came late. He cannot be weightier than the voice than the one did by Igwe Butuzo. It cannot be weightier than the one did by Gento. Gento came out physically. Even Gento even swore, remove his shoes, that he has not, and what is happening to him today. So what this guy is doing now cannot be as stronger as what these guys have done. And yet, God is helping this woman to push forward. So I don't have any advice to give him because he acted like one that needs not to be advised. He acted like a foolish one because a soldier should be disciplined. And there is nothing like patience. There is nothing like patience. And he's not the only person. You are not the only commander. You are not. Whatever, who doesn't have a Mawa Nefi? Who doesn't have? Anytime you use one small deity to brag on the social media, Alosi Nefi and whatever. Does Alosi lie? They don't lie. Even those Alosi you worship, they don't do things, most of them don't do things, they don't do things automatic. And when big about even 1 year, they've not done anything. So this thing to the cabinet member is that they should take cognizance and take note of these insubordinations and the people who are meeting them, especially this kind. This one it calls for discipline. Is it that this guy forms his own group, his own Biafran group, get his own army and start doing his own? Because this one is not ready. He has shown that this guy is cunning. Let me use it that way. He's cunning. This guy goes secretly. There is something he has been looking for that he has not gotten. That is why he is coming. Because if he had been given that which he's looking for, we wouldn't have had this. But maybe he's not satisfied. What he's looking for had not been offered to him. If you look at this, but he's a cunning man. It's all these ones that will come. See, real people don't mention whatever they serve. Onye ọbụla na-ewepụta ọsọ oburu ụzọ sị gị na ejikwa m ọfọ, onye ọbụla gị na-ekwu ụkwụ ọsọ a na-ekpekwa ụka na-ekpesi ike, onye ọbụla na-ekwu ọsị gị a na-efekwa mmụọ. Leave those people. They are using that thing to deceive you. They are deceivers. People that na-efe mmọnwụ na-aga ụka, they don't talk it. You see it in their actions and their attitude. You get? So onye awonye ahụ. This guy is a deceiver. He has thrown this thing out of anger, out of impatience, out of anger, out of impatience, no, out of greed, that there is something bigger or something he's looking for that is not given to. Go and look at it anyway. And I thank God that Dr. Ngozo is not the type that talks anyhow. The day Igwe Butuzo made noise and Dr. Ngozo now said how this guy requested for letters, documents, and he sent it to Igwe Butuzo. Did we know? So my joy is that Dr. Ngozo acts more than a man. He doesn't answer you anyhow. But the day he will answer this guy, all of us will come to know. You understand? The day she will open her mouth, and I thank God for her being a disciplined woman, that sometimes she doesn't come to say all these things so that that thing is not her target. is not what she's here for. So this guy, as you look at him, I'm not taking him serious. He's not the only commander. He's not the only commander. He doesn't know. He let him go and read books, and he will know what Biafran soldiers suffered fighting in 1967 to 1970. Like I said, my grandfather would tell, some of them had to kill Nigerian soldiers to get arm. Are you getting me? Some of them to go stealing to eat. And yet, when you see them, they were singing, chanting songs of Biafra, being very, very happy. They don't. Did you see them come out and use these their songs that we are singing today to embarrass Ojuku? Maybe sing you did not give us arm, you did not give us this, but they were singing. I will use my this and I will use that. You understand? So they were using their song to praise their leader, even when behind they are hungry. The one that Remigius said that the Gozo army is ragtag. Let Remigius go and ask Nigerian, the real Nigerian armies. They went without boots. Some of them went without boots, went without anything, and yet they were happy. If you see them chanting songs, you see what a happy soldiers. So this guy, it is too early for you to come out and start acting as though you are too hungry. You came into the struggle for you to feed yourself, for you to get satisfied. I'm not saying you should not feed it, and I'm not saying you should get hungry. Nobody should misunderstand me. What I'm trying to say is that it's indiscipline for, even if he did not get exactly what he's looking for him to make a note that these are the things that have made Nigerian military to court-martial their soldiers for going on air to embarrass the soldiers or the government itself. Is not done anywhere. That is why these guys we are having now, time to time, you educate them, you let them know what it means to be a follower. Let them know what it means to be a subordinate. Let them know what it means to be a disciplined soldier. It's not little thing you come on social media, you record your note, you send to another man so that he will spread it out, and so what? In fact, he has relegated himself already. So he forget the good days. Do you know one thing with us? We always forget the good days. We always forget the good that people have done to us. We only use the little mistake to front, and that is ungratefulness. This guy, I know what this Dr. Ngozi did. And when Igwe Butus and the rest of them saw that this thing was all over the air, because we are coming, they had no option than to release him. When they would have done to him what they've been doing to others, even just to say it, that they cannot tolerate, and that anybody that try to sabotage the command or whatever, that person, they will end him. Just to say it on his, just to come out and say it. So this guy was designed to be taken away, but Dr. God stood for him, took care of him, and look at him today. Look at him today. He has been trying to do this thing, but no way. But he has done that thing he wants to do. He has done it. Is there another thing he can do? Is there any other thing? So let him do. I respect all of them, even him. I respect him. But you don't do good, and you now do the one that will destroy your good. I respect all of them for their sacrifices. I am not saying it. I can't do what they are doing. I respect them, but you don't destroy your legacy by yourself. That woman is trying, and she cannot divide herself. She can't kill. She's trying. Do you know this battle? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu faced it, but not at this level. Mazi Simon Ekpa only faced DOS, and they were falling. But this one is just, she's fighting CRC. She's fighting Ogenkere Company. She's fighting though, thank God for the Faceless Unite that went for autopilot. She's fighting them. The Chico Delay and they are here. Are you getting Dr. Agi? They're underground, firing up, using every mechanism, using Dr. Agi, using every. Thank God that God is bringing them out for us to know where the things Osaganobi is writing, where they're going. All these things that guy is writing, he is not making any point. He has not exposed Dr. Gozo Rabeze in one criminality. That is what we are looking for. Expose her. Tell us what she has done. Let's pick it up from there. You people have not said it. You're not following legacy of Oba. What is the legacy? What is the template of Oba Obiegi? What is it? Which government does not make a change? Tell me in the world. Is Trump following that of Biden? Is Tinubu following that of Buhari? Did Buhari follow that of Jonathan? Let's use our own government, for instance. And you're saying template. Which template are you talking about, my friend? Which template? So people should learn to, if that template and this is the exposition, that is it. And you know, one good thing I trust what Mazi Samori said, they don't fight those who are not doing anything. You see, their fight on a criminal law have reduced. Their this thing now is on Goto Rabezi, you know, because she's the one now firing on the firing line. So, but in everything, my brother, all I pray is that as those who wish to go are going, may God raise for Dr. Ngozi Rabeze both on ground, in diaspora, and in the cabinet, people of like mind, men and women of like mind, who will join her to the finish line. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. God bless you, Mazi. Thank you so much. You really spoke well.